What's up? What's up? Salute to my G's in the building. I can't hear nothing out of you, Nate. Native. Just so you know, bro. We got no audio out of you. Can't hear shit. It was been quiet all this time, but I thought you were being quiet on purpose. Maybe you are. I got that fresh cut though. Ooh, and a nice hard part. Nice fade coming in. Gotta look fresh. Not too bad for 46, huh? Say word. Still ain't got no feedback at your ass. What up, chat? What up, money? Jump up if you want to come and get a seat. Pull up. Pull up. What up, Johnny? Out
Yo, yo,
there.
yo.
There we go. Now you got a little something.
You can hear me
You
now?
got that juice. You got that juice back in the earbuds. I heard that.
Damn, I
You
got an
got that
echo.
juice
What the
back in
heck?
them earbuds. You was quiet all this time, bro. I didn't hear a motherfucking word out of your ass. I just wanted to pull up to see why you were quiet.
Nah, I was going live with money. I don't know why I got an echo right now. My bad, yo.
You're good, man. I'm glad you put me on the show. Put some sound feedback to the peoples, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Everybody sitting back in the floor with saying quiet. I mean, you can be quiet in your house. You
So
here to
you
be
don't you
entertained.
hear
Are
the
you
echo?
not entertained?
You hear the
You hear the
echo or
echo?
not, sir?
I don't hear echo, but it could be me though, bro. It's feedback Phil.
Oh shit.
You know how is that better?
Yeah. Feedback.
Is that better?
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, one of my earbuds is going down. God damn, ain't this about a bitch? What up? Talking shit about your ass. I fucking jinxed myself.
Mm-mm.
You're still
Nah, I still
young. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, I know I'm still young, Jenny. I know I'm still young, girl. Believe me.
heard
I
it.
got a lot ahead of me. I got a lot ahead of me. I'm trying to plan for that shit.
Yo, Phil, hold it down for a second. I'm gonna try to fix this audio
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt. You got echo still or no? We good?
Yeah, nah, only on my side for some reason. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, the chat would tell us. What up, Jenny? Pull up. I don't even know who Jenny is, yo. I just see it in the chat. Salute, peace and love. We got nothing but peace and love out here. No hostility. No bad vibes. Positiveness. What up, everybody's day today? Pretty good? I was just kicking it today, man. I thought about doing it a lot myself, and I'm basically doing it right now. Someone else's panel post. Salute to that shit. You're about to crash out? Come on, Jenny, man. I'll pick you up. What's up? What you got to talk about? What you got to talk about? Hit me up. What question you got? You Latina, you white, you black. Not that it matters. I was just asking. Start my topic a certain way. Just saying. You know what's crazy though? There's so many fucking haters out in this goddamn world, man. They just be hating on people, no matter what. They want to talk shit about you. They want to just dog you, call you what the fuck they want to call you because they don't even got proof on that shit. Call you a snake. They call you fucking whatever the fuck you want to call somebody, a bitch, male, female, whatever. Like, these people in this world, these haters, we fucking need them. We do really need them. But some of them are just pathetic. European, change European. Alright. Salute to the fucking Europe. Salute to the Europeans out in the goddamn. You got Europeans on your fucking goddamn page, money? God damn, bro. Salute to the fucking money hitting 100 fucking subscribers, yo. That's a fucking. I remember hitting 50. I remember hitting 100. I'm at 170. I'm not even that fucking big. I'm just saying, like, it's a good feeling because you're putting in work. It takes time. It takes time. One thing I will say, I think about YouTube, uh, it's a time process. You're not gonna get this fucking development or like overnight success on YouTube like you might think. Like you gotta put in some work. So to me, it's like a longevity plan, a 10-year plan, a post retirement plan. If that makes sense. Haters are gonna hate. I pin all my hater comments on my socials. Say word, Johnny. Yo, one thing about getting a haircut that's fucking skin tight, these fucking mosquitoes can bite your fucking head now. Fucking shit. When I had hair, they couldn't bite me in the head. Now they're biting me in the fucking head, yo. What the fuck, man? But yeah, them fucking haters, man. God damn, bro. Like, and then the extent they go through to do shit. Like, like you really gonna go that deep and like use some shit that's not even real, make up some shit? Like, that's just ridiculous, yo. And I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about real life shit. Not, I mean, at your job, at your house, your fucking neighbors. I mean, I don't have bad neighbors. I don't have none of that shit. I got cats in my job. They're kind of like little bitches, but we ain't talking about that. I'm just saying in general, man. The haters are everywhere. I need some bug spray though. These fucking mosquitoes are cleaning my head up right now. God damn, son. Hold the fuck up. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna leave my phone outside because I'm going to my garage. I'm gonna lose signal. There we go. Got that max. Got that max. God damn, she's a horrible man. God, spit on my fucking head. Good, man. These fucking mosquitoes clean me up, man. Must be that sweet blood. What's up, Christine? How you doing, love? Pull up. But yeah, man. Today's fucking Tuesday. Another day of life. We all woke up this morning. We heard the birds singing, the squirrels fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's another day of good life. Salute to all of y'all who have made it out here, who are alive right now, who are present right now. Gotta find my shit. Someone needs to get Phil. I didn't even see the comment. Someone needs to get Phil a case of lighters. He's always trying to find a light. Christine, tell me about that shit, yo. But I didn't need a lighter right now. I needed some fucking off. I do need a lighter right now, though. I'm looking for one. It's kind of funny you say that shit. Where the
Yeah, what
fuck
up,
is my
baby?
motherfucking lighter?
Had to come
What
in
up,
as a
money?
guest on my own show. I didn't have the right phone number.
Yo, say word. That's even better, bro.
Well, good looking, baby.
I would have came out as somebody else, dog. If you're coming out as a guest on your own show,
Well, yeah, I
I
appreciate
come in.
everybody for pulling up, though.
Yeah, I would
All
have
right.
came in as money fucking 007. You know what I'm saying?
Well, changed my name. You'd have been bugging. Like, yo, who this?
Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck is this cat? What up? And you would have been like, whatever, man, whatever.
He wouldn't have recognized the name. He would have blocked me on my own
I
shit.
mean,
You know,
personally, I mean, if you came in with another like kind of voice tone or like trying to play another voice, it could have possibly worked.
nah, people recognize my voice.
I
Can't
know, but
switch
it
it
could
up.
have possibly worked if you were bullshit.
I need to get one of those AI the voice boxes.
I think that guy who came on TPP the other day as Clover, I think he had a voice box. That's somebody
Yeah,
we
he
know.
did. Probably somebody who got banned and made another account.
Yeah, and they just got a voice box, bro.
Y'all seen the second panel that started? The one that lasted for like an hour? Bruno was going off. I
Last
was
night,
dying watching that.
last
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
nah. Nah.
I had knocked out. I was watching it a little while ago. The second panel started right after, but it only lasted for like an hour. I was
Uh,
watching that shit dying.
I was trying to get on today to look at yesterday because I was getting my hair cut. I couldn't even hear that well on the panel. So I wanted to look at the video today just to see what was being said, whatever it was, and I can't get access to it because I'm not a member.
Well, why aren't you?
What's up, Christine?
Yeah. I have a screenlit eye, so I'm screened in. I don't need off.
You don't need what?
I said I have a screened in outside area, so I don't need
You
off.
do. True, but if
Mhm.
I wanted to screen in my backyard, Christine, I need a fucking goddamn
Oh,
planetarium.
it's just as they call it, a patio, but it's lanai with my pool screened in.
Nah, in reality, like right here, like I have this concrete area.
Yep,
I want to make this a little bit wider. I want to
yep,
pull it back to the
screened
AC,
in.
and I want to put a jacuzzi back there and just enclose that whole thing. But with a jacuzzi, and I want windows because in the wintertime I want the cold air to be.
Yeah,
I don't like jacuzzis that much. I mean,
I've
I
got,
like them, but I like them only in the wintertime.
I've got a hot tub. It's attached to my
Yeah, well,
pool.
that's what I meant. Hot tub, jacuzzi, same
Yeah,
thing. You know what I meant.
same thing. Yeah, I know, but that's
Yeah,
what they call. I'm speaking Florida lingo.
you're right. You're right. I'm speaking fucking Wisconsin lingo. My
There you
bad.
go. Because
We confused.
my grandson was telling me, Grandma, I got a jacuzzi. It looks like your hot tub. I'm like, what's the difference? He goes, that's what they call it here. I'm like, okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because he moved back up there in November. And
I
so,
got you.
yeah. And he's 8. So he's been
Come on,
down in
Ty.
Florida for 8 years. But it was so funny. Grandma, we got a jacuzzi. It's like your hot tub. And I said, well, what's the difference, honey? That's what they call
Yeah.
it. I'm like, oh my God, he's so
I want
funny.
to get a sauna. I would love to get a sauna in my house. I
I
tell you
thought
what.
about building one. You can buy the sauna rooms
Yeah,
and they fit up to like 4 to 6 people that aren't that expensive.
I know you can. I mean, you can build a little room into your own sauna.
Uh
In
huh.
reality, you really could.
Yep. I thought
I
about
mean,
it, but
you want to
I
have
just,
cedar, you want to have cedar and lay it out there and just. I mean, I got fucking 4 cedar trees in my backyard that I want to cut down.
yeah,
I can literally use that wood for that shit.
yeah. My logic is I'll just get my hot tub and crank it up to 112.
Yo, I saw today there's a study done that if you go into a sauna like 4 days a week, okay, you have a
Mm-hmm.
higher chance rate of not having cancer, of living longer, of not having any kind of like diseases.
No,
Like this is a study that
hot
was
tubs
done.
do that too. You're sweating out all the toxin through your pores.
What they were saying sauna specific saunas. They didn't say jacuzzi. I'm not saying that you're not right.
Right.
This is what
No,
I saw.
but
I'm just saying. Right.
what it's doing is sweating out all those toxins of your body.
Yeah,
It's letting
but
the
to
pores
me,
open up.
yeah, but to me, a sauna is not like a fucking hot tub. A hot tub is like a warm bath. It's like staying in a hot tub, like in your hot bath, in your house with some
Yeah,
bubbles and
just
shit. A
crank
sauna,
crank that
a
baby
sauna's
up
fucking
and
hot.
you're good. I don't ever
She's
have
like,
mine
she
at the
said,
highest setting.
okay, so what's the highest setting then for
I
you?
think 112.
And where you set it at normally?
Probably about 90.
Yeah, exactly. You go into a sauna, you're looking at probably 105 automatically,
Yeah.
100. And pure humidity just to clean all the pores out.
Well, my sinuses even. I used to live in a community that had one. I'd go in there and sit, and oh my God, it would clean my sinuses out so
Oh
good.
man.
Because I have sinus.
You've, you've,
I'm not up to par. I fell last week, and I fell so hard that my head made a big hole in the wall, and I just
mm,
thought it was a thin wall until I was sleeping like 24 hours at a time and feeling nauseous, and I went and I have a said that if I would have came in when I did, it was probably a subdural hematoma that has started to absorb in, and I'm still not up to par yet.
if you crack your head, you get a concussion, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Possibility.
Oh yeah. Well, and I waited like I did it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I waited 5 days to go to the ER because I knew
Yo, you know what's
something.
so funny? Talking about concussions, like when I remember I joined the military, they were like, "Oh, you ever been a concussion?" I said, "No, man. I've been fucking
I know, right?
concussed multiple times. I've been knocked out in fights. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been fucking multiple crazy crashes and shit. Like I've been had multiple fucking concussions, bro.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Like sometimes I feel like nowadays they're kind of like they're ill advised. Oh, you just get that diagnosis without really having a cool. Okay, I got a little headache. I'm a little fucking wound up, but like I got scars to prove that shit. Fuck that. I've been concussed multiple times.
Yeah, me both. About 8 years ago, and it was probably
What's the worst
getting.
injury you ever had, Christine?
I had a blood clot bleed about 8 years ago. They had to evacuate
You had a blood clot
from getting hit in the head. I had a bleed and then it clotted off, so they had to go in and remove the clot
and
and stop
clot.
the bleed. Yeah.
Oh wow,
So I've had
that
pretty
was from
bad
hitting your
ones.
head.
Yep. On a
God
on
damn.
a on a cabinet door, the door opened and hit me in the head. You hit yourself on the cabinet doors.
Hmm.
But I have a bleeding disorder anyway, so anytime I get hit, especially in the
You
head,
hemophiliac? You hemophiliac?
no, I have a platelet disorder. So like my
Okay.
platelets don't clot. That's why for the last 6 weeks I've been doing, well, it's supposed to be twice a week, but I can't handle it. Weekly steroid infusions. I mean, the first time I did it, like 6 weeks ago, I was up for 30 hours straight, Phil.
Yeah,
30
it gives you a lot of fucking
hours
energy. Yeah,
straight. I
you
was
can't
just,
sleep.
my body was bugging out. So they did a platelet transfusion and steroids, but to keep them up, they've got to do steroids. Like they're supposed to do it twice a week for 8 weeks, but I'm not doing it twice a week. I can't handle it.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah. But like last week I canceled last Friday. This week I canceled today. I just
I
wasn't
never
feeling
had.
it so far.
Yeah, I never had blood clots, nothing like that. I never had. I mean,
Yeah.
I said my son
They,
passed away, but it wasn't. We don't have that in our family. But I had an uncle who was a hemophiliac.
yeah.
So when you say that
Well,
disorder, I thought about that.
what's really weird is that to take the blood clot out of my brain, they cut right at my eyebrow and they went behind my eyeball into the brain to get the blood clot out.
Yo, they're able to
Yeah,
still do that shit. That's
I
kind
know
of crazy.
it's kind of cool, huh? I mean, it
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
cool
kind
at
of
the
crazy.
time, but I went to work. I had the worst headache of my life. Worst headache of my life, and I know better. I know better, and it was a good thing I did. Otherwise, I probably would have died. But I went into work, horrible, horrible headache, and the doctor's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, Christine, you have a blown pupil. I said, that maybe that's why I got a really bad headache. He's like, what? He's like,
Yeah, yo.
so, so they immediately scanned my head, and only three doctors in Florida or southern Georgia would do it. But it was the bad weather was so bad they couldn't fly me out. It was just like a hot mess.
Yeah, that's just crazy, yo.
But they ground ambulance me to the hospital and took me straight into surgery.
That
Well, it was
blood clot
pretty
shit,
damn
that shit.
crazy.
Yeah, that blood clot shit is scary because you can have a blood clot. That shit go to your fucking wrong spot in your body, and that shit's fucked.
No,
You're gonna die.
I do those IgG infusions, so that puts me at greater risk for blood clots.
Yeah.
Whenever you do anything like that, it puts you at
Or
risk
an
for blood
operation,
clots.
God forbid, you need a hip replacement or an operation, like that's gonna put you at high risk too.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But I also have a risk of bleeding, so I'm like this catch-22 shit.
Is your blood type normal or is it like negative? Like
Now
I'm O negative, for example. I'm O negative.
I have AB negative. I have like one of the rarest blood types.
Yeah. So is mine. My sucks too because O negative, you have to only get O negative. You can't get nothing
Yeah,
else
yeah.
if you need
And
blood.
Deb, and I know better. And I was working ER, but I was charge nurse that day, and I knew we were all going to be already be short. So I got my ass up out of bed, and good thing I did. But yeah, I had like the worst headache of my life, and I get migraines, so I know what headaches are. But this was
I was
like the
calling my
worst
dog. My bad.
headache.
Yeah,
Hi,
that shit's
baby.
crazy, yo.
Hi, baby puppy. Hi, baby puppy.
What's up, Deb Anderson? Christine, you have a headache before you found the blood
Yeah,
clot?
bad, bad, bad headache. It was like,
Yeah,
oh
they,
my
they they
god.
they do say that shit too about concussions
Hmm.
too.
Well, and I
You
knew
get a
better.
really bad
When
headache. I
anybody
had a
ever says they have the worst headache of their life, immediately go to the ER. I mean, my mom did that. My mom died of an aneurysm, and so did my grandma.
yo. I had a guy at work that died that way a month ago. He was
Yeah.
at work. He had a bad headache, yo. He was like, I just don't feel good, yo. And he went home.
Mhm.
He took a half day at work. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. He went home, went to bed. He never woke up.
Yeah. Well, my mom
He's dead the next day, yo.
got up to get coffee and had a seizure, and that was it. And it showed that she had or that she had a aneurysm in her brain that ruptured.
Yeah.
And that just
Is there
did
ways
her
to
in.
predict that shit or like see that shit in the future?
Nope. Nope. Now
It just happens, right?
I get what they call an MRA. They go into the arteries of my brain only because since my grandma's died of one and my mom died of one, they question if it's hereditary. So, like every 5 years, I get a scan of the arteries itself to see if there's any thinning
Yeah, but
wall.
like since your family passed away from this stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
with my son passing away, like I did testing too. Like I did a lot of testing to make sure like it's not a hereditary thing that you have in your genes. That do you do testing at all on your end
Yeah.
to see
Well,
if something you have in your blood?
yeah, and that's why I said I have a bleeding disorder and a clotting disorder. So I'm
So
going to catch 22.
so they found out because of your history, your family,
Oh
you
yeah.
did testing and they just found it.
Yeah, they found it well, no. I was very sick as a child. Very, very sick. I probably spent more time in the hospital than I did at home under the age of 16. But
I got you.
yeah, they started testing when I was little. I used to have 106, 108 temperatures. I still remember, and I was probably my last high temp was probably when I was about 10. You rush me to the hospital and throw you in a bed of ice. I still remember that to this day. But no, it's
Yo,
the body's
to add
wild.
to add to fucking Deb's comments, like I was gonna say before she brought it up, but like most men don't go into the doctor at all.
Well, I'm
Like that
married.
dude, like that dude, that had engine at work. Like if that was me, like
Uh-huh.
like I probably would have gone to the doctor. Like I ain't gonna lie, like when I passed out like fucking like 2 years ago. I passed out at my house for no, and I wasn't drinking. I got up. I already passed out twice in my life, but this happened
Hmm.
at my crib, and I had like an 8 inch gash behind my head. Like I could feel my skull. I had my hand in my skull. I could feel it.
Yeah.
And
It's
they fucking I went to the doctor, and the fucking next day I went to the doctor. I was like, yo, I went to work the next day. Yo, that shit happened like 8 o'clock at night. I went to the ER. I was there till like midnight. So that 4 hours. I went to work, and I don't know how I got to work because I felt like I was drunk. Like I was driving, everything was so slow. I couldn't even like fucking react to it if I wanted to. I made it to work and I'm like, yo, I shouldn't even be here, yo. Like, and I had
hmm
like 8 staples in my head. I went to work, I went to the ER that morning again. I didn't go to work for like 4 months after that shit. I was
yeah,
gone.
yeah, that's crazy.
And then I went back to work. And that shit put a hole. I mean, luckily, our family had money saved up. You know what I mean? Like we had money
Uh-huh.
saved up in
Yep.
savings, but like, and we were able to survive. But like, we can pay our mortgage. But I
Hmm.
also had insurance. I had insurance on my car notes.
Right.
I had insurance on my mortgage.
Thank goodness, huh?
So, ideally, I was off work and I was only getting paid, like, honest to God, after like insurance, your fucking everything you pay on your fucking work shit. I only brought home like $100 after that fucking disability check they gave you from work.
Yep.
But I'd have to pay my mortgage or my car notes. They were
Right.
both
That
covered
was covered.
for
Yeah,
4 months.
that's how we've always been on our mortgages. But like my house
Like,
here. I don't really
That
have any
insurance
other.
shit helps out a lot, man.
Oh yeah.
You never fucking know, man. I mean, I know it costs money, and I was always against it, but the times that I took it, that shit has paid off.
No, that's like my son right now, the 26-year-old. He's got a fractured clavicle from
Yeah,
playing flag football. But he didn't get paid for the first 2 weeks, but he had short-term disability, so it'll cover the rest.
yeah. Man, I got Aflac. I got everything. I got Aflac. I
Hmm.
got insurance to cover me against cancer.
Yeah,
Like, I got insurance for if you go in the hospital. I got
yeah,
insurance for fucking my whole family with everything you can think of, man. And that shit cost me like probably, I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie, it probably cost me like $350 every goddamn 2 weeks.
yeah. I've always said I'm overinsured. I mean, I even have an umbrella policy, so you just never know. And
And you'd
and
rather
I
be
know,
overinsured than underinsured, yo.
well, the reason I have umbrella policy is because I own more than one home, and you never know if one of my kids' dogs
Yeah,
bites
but
somebody
Christine,
or
have you ever been underinsured?
no,
Okay, I have. Being
no,
underinsured is not a good thing.
no, it's not. But no,
It's the worst thing. It'll put you in a fucking hole so fucking bad that you don't know how to get out of it.
my
God forbid
husband,
something
my
happens to somebody bad.
my husband's always had a good job, and then after the three older ones got closer to school age, I went back to work with them. So I mean, we've always gotten good insurance for employers. Now, right now, my husband's on Medicare because he's retired, and we had to get a supplement. I mean, they got A and B, but in order to do that, we had to get a
That
supplement
supplement
because,
shit, yo.
well, I just feel so horrible for people who, like, some are elderly or disabled that are on Medicare that need supplements, but they can't get them because they are expensive unless you do one of their Advantage plans. But sometimes there's a lot of limitations to them. And I don't know if you're reading what Deb says, but Deb says your body is made up of water, Phil. Please don't go to a sauna 4 times a week. That much, Phil. If you need a sauna, go once a week.
Nah, listen. There's plenty of statistics that tell you a sauna will give you a longer life. Now, again, I don't go into a sauna like
Right.
that. I don't. I used to.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to travel before my job, I was always on the road. I was go to a hotel, and one of my criteria was a sauna. If you had a sauna,
Mm-hmm.
but I was working 12, 14-hour days, and
There's
I
too many
wanted just to like,
germs.
I wanted to go to the sauna just to relax for like an hour or so. So that was my way of just like relaxing and like releasing all my stress for the
Yeah,
day.
I'm going to talk to Deb. Yes, Deb, you have to have health insurance here. If you do not have health insurance here, um, you can be treated in an ER, but for hospitalizations or anything like that, it'll bankrupt somebody. Even if you have insurance and you get into a serious accident or something serious medical problem, it could bankrupt you. And it's just crazy. And the amount of money we pay for health insurance, a pay period a
Yo,
month, is just
Christine.
absurd.
Yo,
Yes.
yo, Christine. Again, not to bring up my son passing away. Like I'm not like I
Mhm.
don't like that kind of thing, whatever
Well,
it
I'm
was.
glad
But
you
he
talk
was.
about it, though.
But listen. He was in the hospital for 8 hours. Okay,
Hmm.
8 hours. They did open heart surgery. He passed away. All right.
Hmm.
That bill for being in the hospital for 8 hours. Guess how much it was?
Probably close to 100 grand.
$230,000.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what the
probably.
bill was, and
Yeah,
my son was not alive. He don't come home back to you.
yeah.
You don't
You
take him
still
back
get stuck,
home.
and you still have
You
that
have
bill.
$230,000 debt
Yeah,
on top of a funeral cost. God forbid you
yeah,
don't have insurance.
yeah.
Now they could write some of that shit off and give you a discount, but you're still looking at $100,000
Right. Well,
automatically. They're not giving you like 80% off, 90% off. You only owe me 10 stacks, 20 stacks.
right.
You can owe some money, yo. You can owe a lot
Well,
of fucking money if you go to the hospital with no insurance and something bad happens to somebody in your family.
yeah, in
And you ain't gonna
2000,
say no. You're
yeah.
not gonna say no, don't do the operation, don't do
Well,
this, don't do that,
and
go do it.
normally
Do it.
you
Fuck
don't
the
think
money.
about that. You're just thinking about saving a life, especially if it's child.
Absolutely.
You don't think about the cost. That's what
A
I tell.
child, a
That's what I
husband,
tell
a
people.
mother, a father, like it can
Yeah,
be anybody in your family in
yeah,
reality. Like,
yeah,
I mean, a child, of course, but I'm just saying, like, I would do the same for my mother. I'm just saying, like, it's just, it's crazy how much that money costs.
yeah.
So if you're working a 9 to 5, just trying to make your, and say you're doing good. Let's just say you bypassing. Your 9 to 5 is
Yeah.
good. You're living paycheck. Your house, you have a house, you got your cars, and all of a sudden you have a $250,000 house, $500,000 house, and then someone adds $250,000 to your fucking debt.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh no,
That'll put
I
anybody
get it.
bankrupt.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. And there's one thing I have to admit, like Florida, for example. Like let's say something happens and I start losing everything, or somebody sues me. My home, that's homesteaded that I live in, they cannot touch it. Somebody
Yeah.
sues me, they cannot touch my home.
Hmm.
No matter
Hmm.
what I have, what I don't have, your homestead, that's what they call it, homestead. That's how you get your tax breaks off of it. They
Hmm.
cannot touch it.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, I not that I should always look at that, but that's always been one thing when we moved here and found that. I was like, oh, I like that idea. You know how
I
people
mean,
get sued and they lose their homes over it?
yeah. Imagine that. Like,
Yeah.
imagine someone losing someone's a relative, and now you
Hmm.
owe $250,000 to the hospital or a doctor or somebody, and they sue
Hmm.
you, and you lose your fucking house on top of that.
Yep. Yep.
Like, are
And
you
it
fucking kidding
happens.
me, bro? Like, it
Well,
does happen. That's what I'm
I
trying to say. It does
I
happen.
think
That's
I
crazy.
I think that it was changed, and I could be wrong, but it used to be medical bills is what brought a lot of people's credit scores down. And I think, and again, I could be wrong. I thought they passed something where now medical bills can't be used on a credit report. Hey, Tommy V.
I think
Okay.
the credit report thing sounds right. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Deb, have a great day. Deb's got to go to the doctor. Speaking of doctors. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember hearing something about it, but I don't know
Don't
if it
lie about
passed
that.
or not.
When you go to the doctor, tell them all the things going on in your life. Don't lie about nothing.
She's got
I don't lie about
she's got to
shit.
shower, shit, and shave. She's got to do the S's.
Yep, the three S's.
Yeah.
Shower, shit, shave, get all that shit cleaned out. So you go in
Mm,
there smelling good. You know what I'm saying? But tell them all the truth, what's going on with you.
yeah. Most of the time, women do. Just an FYI. But see, I will tell you, we have such a hard time. There's such a shortage of getting doctors and trying to get doctor's appointments here in Florida. Just even for regular checkups, or if you get sick, oh, I have an appointment in 2 weeks. Well, in 2 weeks, I hope I'm not sick anymore. But I have a concierge doctor. I don't use a doctor through my insurance. She does not take my insurance. I pay X number of dollars a year. Some people do it monthly. And I can see her as many times. I think it's like I can see her technically in person 4 times a year, but I can text her, call her, FaceTime her, Zoom her, anything like that at any time I want.
I got you.
But I needed to do that.
Yo, speaking of bills, yo, my
Yeah.
bad. My mother-in-law's living in my house. When I told you that shit,
Well, I know she was
cause
coming. Did she finally make it?
oh yeah, she's been here like a week.
Oh, good. How's that working out for you?
It's going good. So, anyways, so my wife's coming out here. She's making dinner. She's giving me shit because I'm outside smoking a cigarette. I'm not in the fucking house. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Nothing crazy. Just giving me shit, right? But I'm like, listen, I'm gonna have a cigarette. So I go outside. So I'm having a cigarette outside. I'm relaxing. I'm watching about fantasy football shit about the draft this weekend. And all of a sudden I heard, motherfucker, you son of a bitch.
Oh shit.
And and screamed. My mother-in-law fell down on my wife's
Oh,
car, dude, in my driveway. And she's on the
oh.
ground. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
How'd she fall? Is she using a walker or something?
She's got a walker with her, but
Okay.
she has a dog. She has her own
Oh,
dog. You know, the
well,
dog is in my house too. So I got
that's
another
how
dog
I,
in my
that's
house.
how I fell. My dog. My dog's 110 pounds and weighs almost as much as me. And that's how I ended up
Yeah, no.
falling because I got,
Her dog's about probably like 60 pounds.
yeah,
He's a lab, but he's an older lab. You know, he's full of hair. He ain't
right.
that I picked him up.
Yeah, the
I'm like,
blind one you
man,
said.
I can't pick up my dog. I mean, I can pick him up, but picking up my dog compared to that dog is two different animals. He's my
Hmm.
dog. My dog's about 110 pounds.
Yeah,
So
mine
that
is too.
dog is like, he's probably like 60 pounds, 50 pounds, half the weight.
Hmm. So
But I
what?
heard her screaming. I'm
Did
like,
she
what
get
the fuck?
tangled?
Net. So the rope was there around
Oh,
around her walker, and she fell down. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, so
uh,
I'm there. I'm like, get the dog. I'm like, yo, I'm good. I got the dog. He's cool. And I'm like, hold on. I'm gonna call my wife. I'm like, yo, your fucking mom fell down. Like, what the fuck? So she
yeah,
came out. She came out, and I'm like handling that. And then I'm like, I finished dinner, and then now they went to the ER, yo. So I'm like, what the fuck, yo.
why'd she go to the ER? Why didn't she call her doctor and go see him the next
She did
day?
call the doctor. They called the doctor and like, all right, go to the ER, go get a X-ray, make sure there's nothing wrong with your fucking.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, she had a hip
I
replacement.
will
That's going
tell
into the
you.
femur.
I know, but when you have a hip replacement, it is stronger than somebody who doesn't. Just an FYI.
I know, but she's kind of a hypochondriac.
That's okay. I get it.
So
Safer than
again,
sorry. And she's older.
exactly, exactly.
Hmm.
So I get benefit of the doubt, and I'm here to help her out. Like it is what it is. Like I picked her up. I got her in the walker. I cleaned off her fucking feet, put her shoes on her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and my wife took her to the hospital. I finished dinner, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like you gonna come back now? Like I don't know. I
Mm,
should be in bed right now, but I was kind of hamped up with that shit. And I
yeah.
saw Money's fucking live, so I came on live.
Well, that's how I felt. We have a hallway. My house, the main level, it's kind of like a huge circle. I
Yo,
mean, there's like,
Mitchell's in the chat too. Salute to Mitchell,
yeah,
man. I love
I have
Mitchell,
them.
man. Mitchell be cool people's dog. Fuck that shit.
I have them blocked unless I'm on streamer, then I can see him, and he can probably see
You
me.
don't like Mitchell? I like Mitchell, man. Fuck that.
No,
Mitchell's good people's.
well, he may be,
But
but
you
no,
know what,
not for
Christine?
me.
Sometimes we're gonna run into differences of people. That's the thing you gotta learn
And
about
we
this
do.
panel. Is like,
And
yeah,
my easy solution, so I don't deal with them, is block them. Then they can't see me. I don't see them until the realization of what happened was wrong. But that's just me. I mean,
I got
I
you.
I don't yell, scream, cuss them out, or anything like that. I That's just my choice on social media. It works out better for me, right?
To my mother, my mother-in-law's dogs just barks all fucking day in my house. He just
Well,
barks all fucking day.
I was telling you about my fall, and it's because I have this hallway, but I have a baby gate so that my granddaughter doesn't go up the stairs or go into the laundry room with the cat
And
litter
that's how you busted your
boxes.
ass.
And there's, it's just a little entryway, and me and the dog both went. And I've trained the dog. He normally does so well. He will not go in front of me. He will stay behind me, but he also stays on the side of me. Well, he stayed on the side of me. I lost my balance, and that's how I fell into the wall because
I
it's
got
not that
you.
big of a hallway. But oh my God. But like I said, my dog weighs almost as much as me. It's 110 pounds.
Yeah. Man,
And
this motherfucker here.
I'm a little less than 120, so he's as big. He weighs as much as me.
Hold on, my earbuds turned off. I'm gonna come in fucked up with bad feedback.
Would you touch it? I can't do earbuds when I'm on a panel. It's like I hear you, but you all hear me in a very low voice, and I don't have a low voice. At least I don't think so. It's just weird.
I got a little voice.
No, I do. Now you always have a crackly voice. I don't know what your problem is with your mic.
I know I found feedback failure. I want but only when a headset.
Right?
If I have a
It's
headset
not.
on, it's good.
Yeah, it's like right now, it's not bad.
Yeah.
There's
Is
sometimes
it a
like, oh my
headset?
God, Phil, fix your mic.
And that's so fucking frustrating for me. Sometimes I don't even come on panel because of that. Honest to
Yeah.
God, yo.
Oh, I can
And I got
imagine.
something to say. I got something to say. I want to just, even if it's pleasure, like it's not even like bad. Like I'm not. I want to react to what you're saying. I want
Right.
to come up and spread some love. I can't even come on a fucking panel because like I know what it is, man. Like I get it. I don't want to fucking panel up. So I ain't
Yeah.
trying to fuck it up. But at the same
No,
time, like I've hurt myself on panels in the past. I'm like, oh my god, that sounds horrible, man. I ain't going on panel again unless I have a
right?
headset or new phone or something.
Yeah, no, I
Type
get it,
shit.
but but it has to be your headset, or like when you're in your car, you got that feedback. That one time when Eli had you turn it down, it worked much better.
Okay, nah, but that was actually that when I turned it down, that was just my regular phone. I
Oh,
most
was
of the
it?
time I use my phone without no
Huh?
headset. The headset recently I've been using the headset because that's the only way I come in clear.
Yeah.
Because it's funny because there's times I get out of my car and I use my phone and they're like, all right, I've heard from TPP, Phil, perfect clearly sound from that point forward, use that device. It's the same
Hmm.
device. I ain't changing the device. No
Maybe
headset, no
maybe it's
nothing.
your hand or something that
Maybe
keeps
it's my
hitting.
hand. Maybe
Yeah,
it's my
hitting the
hand,
mic.
but
Yep.
hey, yeah, if I can attach a goddamn GoPro to my dick to hold that shit, I'd do that. But I don't got that shit.
Well, no, you just
I gotta
hold it
hold
by
that
the
shit with my
side.
hand.
You gotta hold it by the side. I'm just
I'm
saying.
holding it right now with my motherfucking
Little
hand from the
little
side. Exactly,
PP
yo.
don't hold the things.
The
I'm
fuck
just
out of
saying,
here.
Phil. Little PPs don't can't handle that. Okay.
Hey, say what you want to say, man. I got a
Hey,
GoPro ready. I just don't got. I don't got a handle for it.
you
I don't
brought
got
the
a handle for it.
penises in on it, so I'm just
I
adding
know.
to
Hey, I got the GoPro fucking the handle. I just don't got the handle to hold it. You know what I mean?
it.
I didn't know
Well,
little
that
penises.
little
Shit.
PPs don't handle GoPros. I'm just
Hey,
letting you know. Okay.
you're right. You're right. Little people don't handle GoPros. But it's all right. I rode the little PP. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Whenever men start talking about their penis, it's like, yeah, you must have a little pee pee because the way men who talk about their pee pee has
Yeah,
little
so
pee.
I'm gonna roll with it. I'm like, yeah, I got a little PP. Up word.
Hey, it was
I'm not
all
even
in
gonna argue with
fun.
it. I know. I'm not even gonna argue with it. You're Gucci. I got nothing to worry about it. I'm
Yeah.
rolling with that because I'm old enough to know that conversation. So I was like, you know what? Cool. I got a little dick. I'll just say
You
that.
started it, I finished it, okay?
No, I just said I didn't have a GoPro to hold on my fucking dick. That's all I said. I wish I did. But
It doesn't
again, we
work
go
with little
back to the
people.
little dick. Yeah, I'm gonna come back little dick Phil next time.
Most of the time when men talk about their penises and you just mention
Oh
little peepees,
shit!
man, they shut up instantly. They're like,
Yo,
whoa, I'm just gonna shut up.
I should come in with a little dick Phil and like a raised truck on my emoji or something. Like
Oh
a
my
lifted
god,
ass
that's
8 foot
funny.
truck or some crazy
Oh,
shit. Yeah, little dick Phil, what's up?
right?
That's some
Oh
funny
my
shit,
god.
yo.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta laugh, right?
You got to
Oh,
laugh,
you
man.
got to. Otherwise,
That's
you
what
just
brings
don't.
peace into your life.
That's right. Otherwise, you just don't survive life.
If you don't
Those
laugh
people
at
that,
shit, you be like, all right, fuck it, man. You're gonna be all scrutinized. Worry about everybody feels about your
yeah,
ass.
if you can't laugh at yourself and have some humor, you might as well give it up in life because you'll never succeed. That's
I
my
heard this
thought
thing today.
process.
I heard this thing today. It was like you will never be who you're supposed to be. You never be who you're supposed to become until you stop worrying about what the fuck people say about you.
Oh yeah,
And
100%. See,
then
I
you
don't
will
give two
become that
shit.
person.
Yeah, I don't
And I
give two
mean, I
shit.
live that way now, but I'm all about positiveness in my life. And I like hearing shit to like reassure your thoughts
Hmm.
sometimes. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I'm normally that way too. I don't. I mean, I will let. I am very critical of myself. I will be honest with you, 100%. Sometimes I can't sleep at night because I go through my day in my mind and like, geez, I could have did that differently, or damn it, why didn't I handle that differently? I'm very,
Yo,
very critical of myself.
fucking Angel said, mention you deep in the whole boot.
Yeah,
Yo, salute to Angel. I love you too, Angel. Oh, fuck
I
that shit.
love Angel.
Yo, Angel's my man too. Fuck that.
He, he my friend,
Yo, Angel said,
even though I
you
got
deep in the
criticized,
whole
Angel
boot.
being my friend. I was, I was told you need to reevaluate your friends. I said, oh hell no, I don't.
Yo.
I won't. I won't deny you, Angel, sweetheart.
Yeah, salute to Angel, man. Salute to
I,
Angel. Fuck
you
that.
know, I love him. I love the stories about him when he does talk about himself. I love the stories how he came to where he's at, and I thoroughly enjoy learning about different people. I'm such a people watcher,
Yeah, word.
and I really don't
It's
think.
cool to see growth in people.
Yeah, and the majority of the time, I'm not a judgmental, critical person. Sure, I'll have my own opinion sometimes because it's who we are. Hey, Summer, how's it going, baby doll?
I
Getting
met
ready?
Summer in the building. What's up, love?
Yeah. Phil, I think you missed Summer's live last night. We had really good panels all night.
Yo, listen, I saw that shit last night, but like I crashed out at 9 o'clock this morning. I woke up and TPP was members only, but I saw
Hmm.
Hot Man Summer shit, so I started playing it while I was going to work.
Hmm.
So I didn't see the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I wish sometimes I love going to someone's panel. I mean, it's the
Yeah.
same thing, you know. Like you got good vibes, all that positive shit.
Yeah. I think we had
But
some
I was
really
ready to
good
knock the fuck
vibes,
out.
good communication, good openness, no judgment. I mean, it was a really good panel last night.
The
I
problem
was,
with, with someone's panel is that I be knocked out when she puts them on.
yeah. Oh,
So
trust
like
me, I'm
if I
right
if
there
I see
with
them,
you.
it's like oh 3 in the morning. But she's probably getting off work. She's probably doing some shit like fuck it. I'm gonna run that shit real quick. Let's see what's up.
Yeah, no, I'm that same way. It's like, oh, because I'm that person. It's like, that's my beauty sleep time, but I haven't really been doing my beauty sleep so much, but it's okay. I've enjoyed myself. I've had a good time.
I can't be doing that shit, man. Like I take a
Uh,
goddamn nap.
I don't, but and that's why I said, remember I talked about the steroids? That's part of the problem. When you're getting that much steroid doses, oh my God, you just do not sleep.
Oh, I know that part. You're right about
Oh,
that shit. You're right
damn.
about that shit.
It's just like
You
the
can't
death
sleep.
of me. Yeah, it's like the death. And I could not imagine how they wanted to do it 2 days a week. I could not imagine doing it. Swear to you, I could not imagine such a thing. It's like, oh, yeah, no, I can't handle 1 day a week because the repercussions are a freaking whole week. It's like
Which is
insanity.
supposed to be it's supposed to be like that on purpose, but you know the
Ugh,
effects on your body are different.
yeah. Well, my body can't handle it. That's all I know. And that's why I told my hematologist, like, this isn't happening. And they're like, well, we're just going to go. I'm going to go do labs tomorrow to see where I'm at because I want to stop this shit.
Doing labs tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to go do labs. I told them it's like, we got to figure out because this stuff's killing me. You're killing me trying to make me healthy. Make that make sense.
That's
Right?
how that fucking chemo shit is, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm doing something similar right now.
I mean, it's not chemo, but I'm saying it's the same concept. Like, you know, you're trying to make me feel better,
Oh,
but you're killing me though at the same time.
yeah. You're on your way to work.
Nah, I
No,
wanted a
no.
hoodie.
Summer's on her way to work. She just typed in the
Oh,
chat. She's on her way to work.
I opened up my trunk. I thought you were saying, I'm like, nah, I just got a hoodie in my trunk.
No, she just. Is it colder? Jesus Christ.
What?
It's 82 here. Feels like 93.
Nah, it's like probably like 65 over here.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. It's been a long, hot winter, but it is August. Can't complain. This is when we're supposed to have it, not April and May and June. I mean, my gosh, I think back in May, we had a heat index of 118. It's been too hot for too long. That's what concerns me about hurricane season coming. I
Yo,
think,
I believe I believe this is gonna be a really, really bad winter for us.
yeah, I'll take some cold. But see, my cold when it gets below 60, I can't do it. 70 if it's sunshine, I can handle in the
Titan,
60s.
come here, boy.
But I can't handle Ariel has 57. Hush it. I feel like,
Yeah,
but
but
we
that
had a,
moisture, it's been raining so much all year. Like it's gonna be raining in the wintertime too. That's gonna turn to snow, heavy snow.
yeah.
And for me, I'm not
Oh,
worried about the cold. I'm worried about the heavy snow, yo. It's gonna be a bad heavy snow year.
yeah. You got a snowplow on your, do you have a truck? Do you have a snowplow on it?
Nah, nah,
Yeah.
not for this house. The last house, I had a truck with a plow and everything. I mean, my fucking driveway was about a block long. I
Yeah.
had a long driveway.
Yeah. Native, I can't do 50. Man, if when it's 50 degrees, I have little gloves on, I have a hat on,
Hell
I
nah,
got
50
layers
degrees.
on.
Yo, it's funny, Christine, because around like March or like April, like out here, like when it gets 50 degrees and it's like after the wintertime, people
You got
driving
your
windows
shorts
down,
on.
the bikes
I
are out and
know.
shit, we're wearing shorts.
Hell, I
Like,
lived
and
in
everyone's worried
Minnesota.
about that fucking feeling good shit.
You know, my family, because I still have a sister in Minnesota, and it'll be minus 30 degrees below wind chill there, and we'll have 70 degrees here. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, you're stuck with that. I can't do that
Come on,
shit.
boy. What's wrong with you, dog? You're fucking flipping out for no reason, bro. Relax.
Wants to play. She wants to play.
He sees out a dog downstairs barking, my mother-in-law's dog.
Mm. Well,
He's like
yeah,
fucking like,
that's his territory.
I know, he ain't liking this shit.
You know,
Because
I
everybody in the
have
house.
I have the most
Oh
labile
boy.
dog. Fozzie is like one of the most labile dogs. I mean, he even sits in the yard and just watches the chickens. But boy, my neighbor dog will dig underneath and come in my yard. He will attack that. And I've told him several times and I give up. I mean, I have put edging under my fence over there and everything. And I told him that my dogs, I know when they're out front, you see them, they're very labile. Fozzie's a good dog, and he is. But he is very territorial. Something comes into his yard, he's coming at you. And I said, I'm afraid he's going to grab your dog by the neck when it's coming under that fence. And I don't want to be responsible for that. I have done everything I could. So if they get her, if Fozzie gets her dog, there's nothing more he can do. And my son's black lab comes over all the time, and he's lived here a lot, and this is his home too, and he's very territorial. But I can't have my
Yeah,
chickens out.
Terry's at the territorial. The dog just barks all fucking day in my house.
Oh yeah, because he's
So
not used to another
so
dog
so
being
her
there.
dog is just barking, 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 and he's just like, who the fuck? And then we upstairs. He hears the barking, so he's like, what the fuck is the dog outside? The dog
Yeah,
here. He's just like, it's natural response of the dog to be like, what the fuck's that sound? And
yeah.
he smells the
No,
fucking dog. He smells about me. When I go downstairs, I come back up. And then when they get next to each other, like the dog is intrigued on my dog, but he's just like, nah, I don't want to fuck with you. He's just like, ah. And he didn't do anything to the dog, but I just don't want to even confront because that dog is so
right,
old,
right.
and this dog is way bigger. Like he will literally fucking just he'll kill you, bro. Like I don't want my mother-in-law's dog dying by my dog. If that
Right.
makes sense.
No, I
It's
don't
like if
blame
you
you.
die from
Nope.
old age, nah,
Right.
bro. I told her I was like, listen, I told my wife, I'm like, listen, you gotta talk to your moms about the dog, like putting the dog down. I'm like, I don't want to put him down, but the dog is deaf, dog is blind. You know what I'm saying? You were in the hospital for fucking 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and then he's been by himself without you. He thought you probably abandoned him. Who the fuck knows? And then when you come out of the hospital, you're in a new house. He's in a new environment. He ain't what he's used to. Like, it's not good for the dog. Like, you should spend time with your dog, but in reality, like we should probably put him down. And he's like 16 years old. I mean, fuck, the dog's old, bro. At what point do you decide that life is too long for the dog to have? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't good for him neither. I mean, the dog walks sometimes. He walks, take a shit, and he just drops. His legs give out. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I feel bad for the fucking dog, man. It's fucked up. It's like seeing an old person cripple without a crutch. Or go for a walk. I don't want to walk. Go walk anyways. And then he falls. Like what the fuck, man? I don't want to see that shit. I don't know. I need my lighter. Christine, 40 degrees is a great temperature to relax in. Yo, say a word, native. Yo, 40 with a fire? You put a fire like right now where I'm at with a hoodie on at 65. You put a fire on right now. It's a wrap. That's a wonderful night right now. Nah, I should be knocked the fuck out, but my fucking mom's in the hospital. Gotta wait till the wifey get back. What up, money? Salute, salute. What up with the chat? What we got in the chat? Arias in the chat. What's up, Papi? Pull up. Angel, pull up, man. Tommy V was in the building too. Salute to Tommy V. Say word. It's the one man band. How y'all doing? Chilling in camo. And Money
Okay.
420's
I'm
page.
going to, I don't know if you watch Finkel or Muxer. I'm going to get an email and post it. And if you all can use this email and vote for Hot Best Summer, okay?
Oh, hit the email and then you vote on that email.
Well, you need to go ahead and you need to email them and tell them that you want to vote for Hot Mess Summer and make sure you have your screen name. So hold on, I'm going to get that email.
My dog's confused right now. He's like, what the fuck's going on? The dog's barking. Mom's gone. Fucking mother-in-law's gone. I should bring both dogs out right now. Ain't nobody out here. It's just me and the dog. I should bring the other dog out and see what's up. Hmm. No, I ain't gonna do that. Then if it turns bad, it's my fault. It's a bad night. Your time's a big boy. You wanna come to my house all you want.
I'm going to put it in the back chat first, and then I will.
Last time
What?
I weighed him like 3 months ago. He was 110 pounds. And he's probably bigger than that right now. If someone come to my house, you know, you got a human person jumping on your ass, essentially. With Nampa energy. If you have a dog, you want a dog that big, yo. Fuck that. You want a big ass dog so no one comes to your house. The minute they come into your house, it's like, oh, they think twice. There's no better feeling than someone coming to my house. I open up the door, come on in, and they see my dog, and he's not even like attacking them or anything like that, but they see the dog and they just think, oh shit, let me not fuck around.
Right?
Like, there's no better feeling than that. I'm telling you. I mean, this is my last dog, though. This is my last dog for right now. Like, we want to travel the world, me and my lady. And having this dog, it's when we travel, it's a pain in the ass because he's so big and he's so unique that you just can't put him in someone's house. You can't put him in a dog kennel. We put him in kennels and he gets attacked. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's not even like biting back. He's the one getting attacked. Like, I don't know if this is to me. I don't know, but for a human person, when you come into my house, believe me, I've seen the faces I've seen, and that's exactly why I got this dog. Think twice what the fuck you do in my house, because I mean, the dog by itself is gonna react. And there's been times in my house where I've been chilling with the person, and my dog's like, "Arr," like he don't like that person. He's like, nah, and I'm like,
You know,
I follow my dog's lead.
my dog, I do too. We always
Yeah, I
follow
follow
your
my
dog's
dog's lead.
lead. Always.
Hmm.
I do the same thing. I follow my dog's lead
If my
because
dog lead
there's
is
a
if my
reason
dog's
my
telling me,
dog
yeah, go ahead.
don't. Yeah, there's a reason my dog don't like you. I don't know what it is,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go
yep,
with him because I trust my
yep,
dog.
exactly. This he lives in this household, and he's part of this goddamn pack. And if he's telling me he don't like your ass, then there's a problem, bro. I don't know what to tell you. And maybe it's like maybe you shouldn't come back here no more. Type shit. Like my dog don't like you, so you're not welcome. Type shit. Like nah. Like I've seen like boyfriends come in of family members or my daughters and da 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 da, and the dog just like nah. And I seen other people come in and he's just like happy, male and female. It doesn't matter what it is. So, but if my dog tells me that that person's on like not welcome, and you can tell he'll act different. His hair will stick up, and he won't even like growl at you like, oh, he's bad. It's just like my dog gives me signals. He tells me there's something going on. He don't like it. And I just like, all right, cool. I'm alert. I'm already alert because you're telling me. It's like having a point man in your infantry system. You know, when you're infantry and you're in the goddamn field, you got a point man looking at what's going on. Stop, get down. All right, he's the point man.
Yep. You gotta trust them dogs.
Trust your fucking dog.
That's right. Oh, I agree.
I
I'm
don't give
that
a
way with
fuck.
my
I
dog.
don't give a fuck who they are. Trust your fucking dog. It can be your fucking dad, your fucking brothers, siblings, uncles, cousins. If your dog's telling you he don't like it, trust the fucking dog, bro. Because he'll let everybody in this house be cool. You can come to my house, he's cool with everybody. He's not like he's gonna be aggressive like that. He's very cool. But if there's certain people, like, nah, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, hey, watch my dog, dog. I gotta be where dog sounds out of my house. It's for a reason. He don't like you specifically. I don't know what the fuck you did, but something you fucking did. He don't like your ass.
Yep. Oh, I'm the same way. And my dog doesn't get that way, but there are a few people he will actually growl at.
That's what I mean, Christine. My dog's not that way at all. My dog comes to you, see he's all happy. He wants to play with you. He's cool. He looks intimidating, very intimidating, but he's not at all. But if you come into the house, like lately, for example, my bedroom, I come in the bedroom, he's got his own bed, you know what I'm saying, on the floor. And lately, normally I come in my house, he's very fine, no worry, doesn't get up. But because someone's in my house now, my mother-in-law and her dog, I open the door, he gets up right away. Boom. He's so alert. He's so like on edge because he knows something's going on in the house that everyone's trying to block him from. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't go downstairs. We don't want him going down this section. And he's like, what's going on? What's going on? Like normally I can go down there. Why I can't go down there now? He knows what's happening. So he knows someone's in the house. And even though he's cool with them, like he's so alert. It's crazy. And I think small dogs can't do that shit. But a little chihuahua will bark and tell you someone's home, but they won't do shit, get your goddamn back. You want a fucking big ass dog, especially in the goddamn country. But
Here you are. I found you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Bill? Bill, I don't know where Phil went. I don't know why you can't hear me. It might be his earplug. Phil, if you hear me, you're too funny. Phil, you're a hot mess. Well, Finkel. But and look at them together. Here, I'm going to put the thing in there. Let me make sure I got the right one. It's got a weird. I like KIM. I like KIM. CHI 91 at Gmail. I like. Make sure I like KIMCHIKMI. Bill. Damn, Phil. Him and his. Okay, so I put the email in there. So if you all don't mind, please go email people. Oh, hold on. There I go. I stopped it. Sorry. If you don't mind, please, please, please go email Sarge and tell him you vote for Hot Miss Summer. It would be so helpful to Summer. It's I like Kim, CHI91 at Gmail. Tommy, go do that. Angel, go do that. Money, go do that. Ariel, go do that, please. He's having a contest and they're going to do a drawing for any channel he has gone to within the last 6 months. He's gone to your channel. You can be put in this voting, but everybody only gets to vote once. So if everybody could do that, it would be greatly appreciated. You know what good work Summer does. And it would be very good for her.
Yo, my bad, yo.
Oh, is it Tommy V? Okay. Well, use that email. So, are you back?
My fucking battery died, yo. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just babbling. I'm like,
But we're
Phil.
at 9% already. We're at 9% in that little time frame left. We're up at 0 to 9%, bird.
Okay. So, in the back, I put an email.
All right, hold on a minute. Yo, get back to email. Okay.
And I want you to email that and say you vote for Hot Miss Summer.
When I hit that email, I could be wrong. Hold on, I just hit it right now, and it went to like a 404 weird account.
Well, that's because you got to go to an email. When you hit that, it's not taking you
Oh,
anywhere.
oh.
It's an
I gotta
email.
use that. I gotta use that email.
I like Kemshi. It's Kemshi.
Yeah, who's that?
I don't know.
Huh?
Ariel, what
Oh,
about you? How you doing, bro?
where's my avatar, bro?
Hey, Ariel. I'm like, I don't know. Ariel, what the hell is that picture
Uh,
of?
That's
you know,
me.
that's a mass Puerto Rican right there. That's how we do it. That's the goons in the Olympics. The
Oh,
break
okay.
dancers.
Yeah, let
That's
me
the
let
break
me
dance
get.
crew from fucking goddamn Olympics. They never showed up. That's some bullshit.
Where's my other guy? Let me see. Where's my other guy in the mask? Right here. Boom.
Hey, yo, Henry, you feeling all right? Your voice a little different though, dog. You coming in a little
I
different.
got a
That's why I'm
new
asking.
thing here with a new microphone. It don't sound right.
No, it doesn't. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it don't sound like you at all, bro. It sound like you sick.
Nah, I'm good, man.
Salute to you, bro. Salute to life. Appreciate you.
What's up? What's up? Everybody doing okay?
What's up? What's up? There's an accent there. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yo, it's 56 now. It just keeps dropping. I don't know how much lower it's gonna get, man.
Oh,
Nah, you
geez.
good.
When I woke up this morning, I swear to God, it felt like winter because it's been so damn hot. And this morning was the first like cold morning. You know that's gonna bring storms, right? That cold weather with the hot weather.
That's what I
That,
was trying to say earlier, man.
That
yeah,
shit's gonna bring a lot of storms, man.
that's what
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna be a
concerned
bad
about.
wintertime, yo.
That's why I'm concerned about hurricane season. We're going to have
Yeah,
a late
yeah,
one, and it's probably going to be bad.
yeah.
Yeah, but Eric, you sound nothing like yourself.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You see how I'm soliciting votes?
Yeah, and that's what you did. He said to do that, you
I
know.
know. That's what I'm doing, baby. I think, how much that would help Summer? I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's for a good cause.
Yo, why
So
not?
She gives so much to her
I got the
community.
email. So listen, so just so I understand, Christine, because I don't want to like fuck it all up. You know what I mean?
okay, one
So
email.
I'm
Don't do
gonna
more than one
hold up.
email. If you do
Yeah,
more than
so
one email, the
I'm gonna
bill
use
is
that
qualified.
email. I'm gonna use that email, and I'm gonna say, for example, you said make sure you put your name on it, right?
Right, Filthy Phil. If your email
So
doesn't
put
have
Filthy
like
Phil.
Phil,
Well, it has Phil on it. It has my whole name on it, but whatever.
yeah,
But
just say
I
this
can
is,
put Filthy Phil on there,
yep,
Yeah,
say
that's
this is
fine.
right?
Filthy Phil. I vote for Hot Mess Summer.
Can I say I vote for Hot Mess Some motherfuckers? If you don't pick her, you're a dumbass
There
bitch.
you
Can I say
go.
that?
Go right
Yeah, you
ahead.
can say whatever you
Can I
want,
say
man.
that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, that's all I want to say. I don't want to cause a hostility if I do say that. That's why I'm asking the question.
No, I
I
think
just want to make
Finkel would
sure.
get a. I think Finkel would get a laugh out of it.
Yeah, he
Don't you,
would.
I
Ariel?
bet.
Yeah,
Bet.
Hey, I'm
I got you, love.
soliciting, and not only that, I'm going to put their link in the chat.
Is that a crime? Is that a crime? Do you have a permit?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Feels buggy. Yo, so your mother-in-law moved in finally, huh?
Yeah, bro. She's fucking here, but she fell down today, bro. Fuck, man.
Ay, bendito,
And
what the
bro,
heck?
real talk, bro. Yo, real talk. My whole thing about this whole thing, like, I understand her getting her operation and shit, but like, the problem is that if she fucking like, I'm bringing her on a cruise, bro. I bought a cruise for her. Like, you know what? Like, all right, cool for you.
Yeah,
Christmas, I bought you a cruise. We're going on a cruise in November. You know what I mean? So like, all of a sudden, fucking come fucking August or July, whatever the fuck, whenever it happened, I need hip surgery. And she's like, I ain't doing another one ever again. This is the last operation. So I'm like, all right. Like, I'm gonna use the word bitch against my mother-in-law. No, no offense to anybody. I'm just using the words. This is my terminology. I'm sorry again, yo. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, like you might need other hip replaced. But she's like, hell to the fucking no. And to me, I'm like, that's just kind of like, all right, cool, I get it. But my dreadfulness of her falling happened today,
yep,
and I understand that shit. But I also want her to be at this cruise, bro. This cruise is bought for her, and we're bringing the whole family, bro. I pay like $8,000, dog, for everybody to come to this cruise, and like she's the major part of it. You know what I mean? In in my eyes, my wife's eyes, we want her mother to like appreciate and see some shit that she probably doesn't want to see, hasn't seen in so long, and like get out there in life. and get pictures with her, and her not being there to me, like, well, fuck the whole thing up. That's all I'm
Yeah,
trying to say, bro.
yeah, yeah.
So like, I'm trying for her to be there, bro, and she's just like, damn, bro, it's fucking me up because she's also kind of like a hypochondriac a little bit. So I told her, I said,
Oh,
listen, man, you need to get, make sure you start walking. That cruise is around the corner. That's what I tell her all the time. That cruise is around the corner. You know what I mean? Like, make sure your shit's good. We got you, and hopefully that motivates her. But I don't know, man. I just don't want her to miss a cruise because I'm
yeah.
gonna go no matter what, Ariel. I'm going no
Yeah,
matter
well,
what.
you paid
Everybody
for it,
that I
right?
pay for is going. I don't give a fuck.
How come I wasn't invited? You're
I'm
paying.
sorry, Christine. I'm
Where
sorry,
you where
Christine.
you
Maybe you
coming
know what,
out at?
Christine, this was planned in November last year, so that's why you wasn't involved because I wasn't even on TPP yet.
When were you going out of?
Florida,
Where in Florida?
Miami.
Are you going? Okay.
I was just there in January. I had a cruise in January out of Miami,
Yeah,
so I'm doing
Oh,
another
I'm
one in
north.
November.
I go out of Jacksport or near Fort Lauderdale. You're probably going out near Fort Lauderdale, right?
Nah,
Or is it
Miami.
Port of Miami?
I
Okay.
I would pick Miami. Yo, check this out. There's actually a port in Fort Lauderdale. I saw
Yeah,
that port.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
I've
go
never,
out
I've
of
never, I never
Jacksport.
been out of that port, but there's a
Yeah,
port in Fort Lauderdale,
yeah.
which is not. I never knew about that shit. I
A,
passed it
a,
though.
a lot of the Disney cruises, I think, go out of there.
That's why I don't do that Disney shit.
Yeah, I
Fuck
don't
that
know.
Disney shit.
There's no alcohol on there.
no,
Yeah,
No, on Disney ships, there's no alcohol.
I'm
that's
buying the
still fun.
alcohol package on this cruise here. I already
Right.
paid for it. Yo, it's already
We've
paid for, Christine.
yeah,
It's all everything's paid
we've
for,
always
yo.
we've always
And
done the alcohol
fuck, man.
things too.
I got insurance on it too, Christine. I ain't gonna tell her that shit. If I tell her that
Yeah,
shit,
because
she's gonna
well,
like, oh, okay, well, you can get your refund. Fuck that shit. I'm
well,
already planned out.
I'm
My
glad you got
mindset.
I'm glad you got insurance because I'm concerned about
Yo,
November
I'm gonna get a
hurricane.
refund I'm gonna get a refund only for her ass. Like, fuck the bullshit. We rolling out. Everybody's rolling out. The kids are set for this shit. My wife's set for this shit. I worked all fucking year for this shit. I busted my ass for multiple things. This is my week of vacation. Like, I mean, I got vacation with the right, but this is my planned vacation that I love traveling, and I'm leaving no matter what. You coming or not? I mean, it's about you. I want you to be there, but if you ain't there, it's because you made it not happen. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Like, God forbid, if she like had a heart attack, I get that part. But in reality, they say hip surgeries, they want you walking the first day out of surgery.
Yeah, yeah.
The
My
first,
mother had that
yeah,
done. Yeah,
yo,
they
yo,
make
yo,
you
the
walk.
first day, the first day, Rio, I can barely go to the bathroom. Ah, she says, I'm like, yo, man, you gotta move. What the fuck, bitch? Again, I say that, no respect to my mother-in-law, man. I love her to death. I just how I feel sometimes.
I
I'm like, you gotta fucking move, man. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, shit.
A
And
three bed.
she felt today. Man,
Yeah.
I felt so bad, yo. I felt so fucking bad. I mean, I picked her up. I wiped her fucking feet off. I put her shoes back on. I put her in the car. I just said, go to the emergency room. So boy brought her over there. I'm like, all right, bet, man. All right, bring it to the emergency room. I got dinner made.
Are
I
you
got
away from
dogs.
your
I got
mic?
what?
Are you away from your mic?
I got my earbuds on.
Oh, I was gonna say, well,
coming in and out.
yeah.
Oh, maybe it's my signal. Hold on. Let me get my Wi-Fi back on.
Now you're okay.
Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi.
hmm Hey Ariel, at least when I'm promoting this contest, I'm putting his link in there. So just
Yeah, yeah.
saying.
It's all good.
I mean, I'm putting his link to his channel so that people go visit him.
Yeah. I don't know what the name of the channel is going to be after the 12 days because he changed it. I hope he puts it back to his normal name, but I
Oh,
told him not to change the
I
name.
put
But
the link, the FMAC or whatever it was, link or
okay, yeah.
whatever.
But we got like 15 channels over there
I
right now.
know. I know. I can't. That's what I'm saying. I saw that one go live today. I'm thinking, why don't I know that one? Then when I went to it, like, oh yeah, I remember Muckster promoting that link.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I always get confused. I get these alerts. I'm like, what the hell is that now? And it's always them. They change their channel like they do with their underwear, I
Yo,
think.
Christine,
Yes.
I want to ask you a question. Don't get mad how I ask it, okay?
Okay.
You being a white person, right?
Hmm.
Like you seem like an HR chick. That's my disrespect, if anything. There's
Hmm.
this dude at work that's like a fucking bitch ass motherfucker, but I ain't no HR dude. I don't go to HR. I like handling it on my own. You know what I mean? But this dude is a plague, man. And I don't want to go to HR. I didn't want to go to supervisor about this shit. Like I want to really fuck this dude up or like put
Good.
some fish oil in his goddamn air vents or cut three of his tires, not four. Like, and I just don't want to go at that route. You know what I mean?
But you got to remember something. And this is what I tell my nurses because
Oh my god,
I
fuck
am
this dude. But go
I
ahead.
I do a lot of management. Um, this is what I tell my nurses. They may not recognize it. And I don't know if you don't tell me. And if I can't correct their behaviors, they make it a toxic work environment. And I don't ever want people not to want to come to work because of another person.
Okay, I'll tell you my view on it. Can I tell you my view on it?
Sure.
Okay, I tell you, hey, this motherfucker. I ain't gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be like, hey, but just we'll say it correctly. Okay, this person's very disrespectful. He's a plague to the fucking work environment. He's a
What do you mean by
nuisance. It's just
plague, though? What do you mean by plague? You have to be
but when I say
specific.
plague, you're spreading toxicity in the work environment.
They're going to ask you, and this is what you
Okay,
have to do specifically. What is he doing?
okay. There's girls that are 19, 20 years old, and he says like he doesn't say specific comments like oh like sexually, but he is being sexual. Like I know what the fuck he's doing.
Okay,
You know
then
what I'm
you
saying?
and that. Here
Okay,
you go.
hold up. And
Okay,
then he does other people like oh like watch out for that person. Like someone comes in brand new as a new employee, oh watch out for that person. You know they're a snake. Oh this person over here does this, and that's not even including me. I'm just saying like this person does this, and people just automatically come out and for a new person coming into work, you know you start seeing that from this dude. Like what the fuck? That's making an environment a plague. You're making an environment a fucking bad shit.
yeah.
That's why I call him a plague. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I will tell you because of the innuendos, these young girls, because they are young, may not know how to say something or even know that they should say something.
Yeah, but I talk to them. I talk to them, Christine, because of my background. Because you know my
Mhm.
background already, right?
Right.
You know my
Yep.
wife's background.
Yep.
I'm totally against respect against women. Okay,
Hmm.
nothing like that. I don't believe in none of that shit. If I see it, I'm gonna call it out. All
Right.
right. I've talked to some of these girls personally up front. Like, listen, I've seen guys fucking saying certain comments to you, blah blah blah. Just so you know, like you're not gonna be. Don't feel like you're alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel
Right.
uncomfortable, let me know. Like, with that being said, motherfucker's this motherfucker, one motherfucker, right? He's been there like 15, 20 years. All right. So what have you done for
Mm.
15, 20 years in your whole life that you've been doing acting like this? You know what I'm saying? Like
But
he's got to fucking go, but I'm not a snitch. If I go to
well,
HR,
it's
I'm a snitch.
no,
That's the
you're not a
problem, Christian.
snitch.
I'm dealing with personally. I'm asking
You
you.
you would be protecting these young girls first of all. You are protecting the company you work for against a possible sexual harassment suit, and you are protecting the company against toxicity from an employee.
Okay, so when I bring that up, and the motherfucker just gotta be like, all right, there's a girl, for example, that he texted on Facebook, hey, what's up, whatever, and she was like, whatever, and he just like wrote stupid shit. I told her to not risk nothing. I said, make sure you save all that shit. And all of a sudden, this girl told this guy no, right? On Facebook. And he's on other lines. Oh, this bitch is crazy. talking all this shit, blah blah blah. You know, like making up rumors about this girl, just spreading shit in the plant. Which again, this girl's a new employee. So
Yeah.
someone being new coming in, you got senior employees thinking about whatever you're saying because this guy's saying this shit. Like that's not fair for a new person, let alone she a fucking female. You know what I'm saying?
He's got the
Like
mentality
she
of,
is strong. Listen, she's strong, and she told the motherfucker that shit is cool. But to me, she's about moving it on. All right, I told you that. You know what? You're a piece of shit. You a bitch. And she kept it moving. She brought that shit to this motherfucker. She showed me this shit. I said, say
mhm.
this shit. After that, keep moving. But the guys are being a little bitch. And, I really want to fuck his ass up. But I don't want to risk my goddamn fucking work and my
But
family for that
Yeah.
shit.
or
But he
jail.
gotta fucking go. He gotta fucking go, man. And but then again, I this is my highest thing, bro. Like I understand what you're saying, Christine, and I believe what you're saying, man. But I have internal moral inside me that I can't be like I can't go to HR, yo. I just
But
don't do
you're
that shit.
but you're contributing to
It's like
his
going to the
behavior.
police. It's the same shit,
No,
though.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it
It's
is,
not.
though. But okay, that's how I feel. Though. That's how I feel. I could be wrong, but help me
Mhm.
understand it. Then I'm just
No,
asking you a personal question, yo.
no,
Help me understand that shit, then.
he is personally attacking people, and if somebody like you is aware of it and you're not telling somebody to protect
Yo,
others,
this guy tried to get me fired. He tried to get me fired one time, yo.
well, you're just as guilty as he is by allowing him to continue.
But okay, so this is my thing. They brought me to HR, yo, on some stupid ass shit, yo. Alright? With that being said, this guy's part of it. Now, in my head, if I go to HR on you now, what is that? That's just me trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to retaliate against you. Even though
It's
what the fuck he said
that's
was completely bullshit.
yeah.
Because I ain't that person. I am who the fuck I am right now. When you see this goddamn pen all the time, this is who the fuck I am. I don't fuck around. I don't bullshit. I ain't trying to be fake. I talk to you like I talk to my goddamn kids. The
But
same
you,
fucking goddamn way.
but you
Same way at work
realize,
too.
you realize you can't look at HR as the popo because the popo wants to put you in a cage. Okay,
I
A-
understand, but talking to the
HR
popo is like they see you as a rat.
HR wants to protect people. Popos don't protect.
But the people that work see you as a rat. And
Well, you know
again, I
something?
shouldn't give a fuck about what the fuck they're thinking about me, which I have a high thing about that shit. I shouldn't give a fuck about that shit. But when they see you, they think you're a rat. So it's like, all right,
Maybe,
cool. Then I'll be around Phil because if you go around Phil, say it's about Phil, you know what? Phil's in the whole HR, he said this. I don't want that shit. I really
HR.
want to fuck your ass up.
So here's my
That's
next
how I like it.
question. Here's my next question. Can you convince and be a confidant to these new people and to these girls and let them know that you will back them up with HR if they go to HR?
Yes. I really believe that. I had that
Yeah.
100% under the belt, notched in. I got
Try it
three
that way.
females,
Then try it that way because you know
but
something.
they would have to go in. They would have to go in now, right? So they would have to go in and be like, you know what? I talked to this person. And then again, I have to be the person, you know what? I noticed it. I saw it. I witnessed it. Cool. But then it's all he say, she say shit. And the shit about
Oh,
HR nowadays, it's all third party. Like the companies themselves don't even handle the shit. It's another party in another company in another goddamn world
but
that are non-biased to the company, have no input into it, and they take the intel.
but
Okay, cool, you out.
okay,
You
so
fired.
what about these people that this is happening to going to the supervisor? And as a supervisor, he should handle it and he's the one who should be going to HR. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
But they don't do shit. So listen, like I really want to do what you're telling me to do, Christine, okay?
I know.
And I'm the last man to take away another guy's bread. I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah,
But if you fucking dirty,
but you're gonna be taking, there you
you
go.
gotta fucking go, right?
If you saw a dirty popo, would you go to IA?
You're right.
I'm just asking.
You're right.
I would.
I just don't want to be a snitch, though. That's the problem, man. Like, I don't like,
If
there's
I,
so
if,
many guys that talk, there's guys and girls that talk to me about this person and that are like tired and the plague that he is. All right. Like my therapist knows about this motherfucker.
well,
Honest to God. You know what I mean?
yeah, this sounds
My
really bad.
psychiatrist knows about this motherfucker, dog.
If this sounds
I
really
got,
bad, you know that, right?
why?
No, what this guy's doing.
Oh, I'll say about me. I'll say,
No,
fuck
no,
that.
no,
I
no,
want to
no,
fuck his
no.
ass up. I
Mm-mm.
want to fuck his ass up.
Well, but it's not. First of all, fucking his ass up. It's first of all not you losing. Is not worth you
No, cause
losing your livelihood
listen.
or a
Okay,
case.
Yo, Phil,
Listen.
I gotta
When you
go,
say
man.
about, hold
I
on.
gotta pop
When you
off.
Okay,
say fucking
Ariel.
somebody up,
Thanks for coming up, Ariel.
Yeah,
He's
I
gotta
see y'all.
go.
you leaving, dog?
Huh?
You leaving?
I gotta go. Yeah, these guys started up the
All right,
stream over
salute,
there.
bro,
I
man.
gotta find
Salute to
out
you,
who.
Bobby, man. Thank
All
you for
right, man.
showing up,
Good,
bro.
good talking, man.
But
I'll
Yo,
probably be
no doubt,
over
no doubt.
later.
you know what's up,
Listen,
Phil.
Uh-huh.
I know, I got you, bro. I got you. I
All
appreciate
right,
you,
man.
Bobby, man. Word.
All
Uh,
right. Good
uh,
talking.
Bye,
uh.
baby doll.
To me, fucking this dude up, Christine. Like, when you're saying like, okay, what's that give you? It ain't like fucking, I want to fuck him up and hit him in his mouth and like, oh, like a tooth out. I want to beat him, and when you beating him, you tell his ass, what the fuck you saying, bitch? Don't you ever fucking say that shit again. Pow,
I know, but
bitch. Don't you ever tell a woman this shit.
is
Pow.
it worth
Don't
you
you ever
going and
be a
is
rat
it
snitch or fucking lie about some shit. Pow. That's what you do to his ass when you beat his ass. So when you beat his ass that one time, that way, you won't ever do that shit ever again. That's how you
Phil?
gotta do that shit.
It's not how how it used to be is not how it is anymore, and you know that.
I get it, and I'm fighting that battle, Christine.
I
I'm telling you a
know.
battle right now.
I
It's a battle I'm
know.
dealing with, and I
I
see my
can
strength for this shit,
I
and
can
I see
hear the
my strength for
battle.
this shit. You know what I mean? It's real shit, and this motherfucker, he deserves an ass beating, yo. I want to fuck this dude up, but I hold back. I got my family, I got my
That's
life,
right.
I got my
That's right.
kids, and
That's
that's the
right.
only reason this motherfucker ain't getting fucked up. That's the only reason.
You get arrested for assault, you might as well
It
kiss
ain't
any
worth it.
livelihood
It
goodbye.
ain't worth it.
That's right.
I get it. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel, love.
No, I
That's
understand
all
how
it
you
is.
feel.
I ain't gonna.
I've run
I'm
into the
not gonna
same
act on my
situation.
reactions and how I really feel. I ain't gonna beat this dude ass with a goddamn with a drill bit to wipe me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really want to do. This motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I hate people like that. I hate
But
people like that, bro.
but imagine this, Phil. It's not directly happening to you. Imagine if he was doing this to you, how much more anger, animosity, and feelings you would have. So imagine the people he's doing this to. It's affecting you this way.
And the
I
new
guarantee
employees,
you
some
it's
of the new
affecting them.
employees, yo. Like what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Jenny saying, as much as this guy deserves it, Phil, it's not your battle to fight.
Listen, I'm releasing all my anger about this
Mm-hmm.
guy right now with you guys, and I
Good.
appreciate y'all listening to me. I
What
appreciate y'all listening
you
to me
needed it.
and hear me out and let me vent out. Cause I can't react at work, and as much as I want to, as much as I want to do it, I don't do it. So I'm listening to shit right now. My wife knows about it. My shit knows about it. My fucking psych knows about it. Like I deal with shit too, man, and some real crazy shit. And it's about I see motherfuckers like that, and they deserve. I'm just old school like that, man. I fight my own battle in my own head about being the whole gangster, the fucking street motherfucker, and being the normal citizen. Let's be cool, laid back, don't do some shit. And that motherfucker, he's not in between. He deserves that old school beatdown. Fuck that shit. And that's what I really want to do. Yo, Christine, one time this guy called me a spick at work, alright? And he turned my radio off. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I turned my radio back on, and he was like, oh, I don't like your goddamn music. You should play English. This motherfucker told me this shit, right? I turned that shit back on. He tried to turn it off again. I grabbed it. It was about break time. Yo, I put that shit in my toolbox. I said, you know what? I'm putting this shit right here, bro. If that shit move 1 inch, I'm gonna beat you to the white meat. I called my wife on break. I said, babe, this was going on. I'm telling you what's happening. I might go to jail. It is what it is. And she's like, babe, do what you gotta do. And that moment there, I knew that was my bitch.
Yeah,
At that
but
moment, that was my woman right there. Fuck that
yeah,
shit. And I went
but
back in, and he didn't do a goddamn thing. That shit still right where it was ass. And I told his
yeah,
ass. Like, fuck that shit, man. People trying to fucking punk your ass when he's out, man. You have to let the ass know, man. Fuck that. Don't sit like a little bitch and suck this goddamn shit in. Everybody eats shit every single day. We eat shit. Either at a stoplight, people cutting you the fuck off, fucking waking you the fuck up in the morning, whatever it is, and you gotta eat shit. All right, cool. I'm gonna suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. At one point, you're gonna bust the fuck up, man, and fuck somebody up.
yeah.
And let that shit out. Maybe it's me doing this shit right now. I'm letting it out. Tomorrow I go to work feeling a lot better. I appreciate you hearing me out, man. Thank
Oh
you.
no, that's what we're here. That is what we're here for, believe it or not. And I'm cheaper than a therapist.
Hey, it's therapy, man. It's fucking therapy, yo.
Hmm. Oh yeah, and since 2020, social media has been our therapy. I know it sounds odd, and I know it sounds weird, but it has been our
No,
therapy.
you know what's weird too? You know what's weird too? As fucking guys, we go through so much goddamn bullshit, crazy ass shit in our fucking minds every single goddamn day that we deal with. Work, taking care of the family, taking care of this, and you're the goddamn man. And you're the king, right? King of the goddamn castle. And the king got nowhere to go to. And as a man, what do you go to? Ah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna puff, puff. I'm gonna drink, drink. Work, work. Heart, heart. Sleep, sleep. That's all we got. We ain't got nothing else to vent to open up and be real about shit.
Yeah.
Cause yo, the minute a man opens up on somebody, oh, I'm being soft. I can't do it. I feel some type of way. They judge your ass. Oh, you little bitch. Stop being a little bitch. That's what we have as men, yo. Like, and I don't give a fuck. You wanna call me a bitch? I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck that shit. I'm a grown ass man, bro. You ain't even on my goddamn level. I'm just saying, for anybody talking shit, like, men don't have that fucking output, man. And all we have is this alcohol. We have alcohol and we have drink. And we go to that shit because for that temper and Mama Christine, everything's fucking gone. You don't got to worry about that shit, man. And it's fucked up, but it's a blessing and a curse. Worry about shit.
Well, you got to remember, not everybody stands up for what's right, and you're helping stand up for those who probably are afraid to stand up for themselves. Right?
Yeah.
I'm just.
I don't know. You were quiet there for a moment.
Oh, that's because
Can y'all hear me okay? Is my
when I
Wi-Fi
type,
okay?
yeah, when I type in the channel on the regular YouTube channel, I can't talk because y'all can't hear me.
Okay, I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, don't be sorry. I just am trying to make sure that we get out there and vote for Summer. You
Yeah,
know
no
how I
doubt, man.
am.
I love Summer, man. I have the link, and that's why I asked you what I could say in the email. I didn't want to come all across the wrong way.
Yeah,
If I say
no,
that on the email, I can say that, right?
no,
That's why it matters to
that's
me.
that's Finkel. He doesn't mind.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and Jenny's saying once I told the ex-husband, no matter what the cops say, just know I ain't ever snitching, no matter what. First chance he got, threw me under the bus, saying I couldn't listen to the questions anymore. Ugh, Jenny,
Yo,
and Jenny,
and
I'll
Christine,
be
like,
honest.
go ahead.
I I I will help bury bodies, so I don't go to the popo.
I
But
don't know, man. Like for me,
there's too many.
like
They're not there
that's
to
just
protect me.
it's just the old school shit. Like going to the police, like that's so embedded in my family. Like I don't call the police, man. Like we don't call the police. The police in your house is like the worst thing you want because someone's going to jail. So like I don't call the police for shit. Like when I see a cop in my house, I'm like, what the fuck are the cops in my house for? I didn't call them. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not calling
Yeah.
the police, bro. Like I don't give a fuck what scenario may be. Like, we can handle it cool. Like unless someone's
Hmm.
fucking dead on the floor and someone
Well,
got shot, we need 911. I get that part.
yeah.
Other than that,
If I have to do with it, I will call 911 for a corner. Um, but
cigarettes.
if if somebody's life is laying there and they're at risk, I will call for an ambulance. But I saw nothing. I know absolutely nothing. And I know that may sound bad to some, but you know something? There are too many dirty popos, and I'm just furious because we had a um, primary election today, and our fucking dirty ass chief of police, sheriff, whatever you want to call him, voted in again. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? It's like everybody that DeSantis has endorsed all got voted in. We all complain, but they're voting for the same shit. Explain that shit.
Christine,
What?
Chr-
Right?
Christine,
Right? Get up. That's what they'll do.
yo, Christine, why do you think that fucking women can communicate with themselves so much easily and help each other out? I mean, you're an
Um,
older woman in a sense. No disrespect to you, love, because
well,
your
no,
wisdom. I'm asking you this question.
I'm very proud of my age and who I am and what I've
Yes.
accomplished and
So,
how I.
like, as men, you know, I think as men, when you get a little older, maybe when you're like 60, 7 years old, you might be more wise to talk to another man or a younger man. But as men, we don't have guys to roll on to.
You
You know
have
what I'm
that.
saying? Guys you
You
can
all
talk
have
to
that
and be
ego.
open with.
Because you were all
It's not
taught.
an ego thing.
No,
Listen up. Listen,
but you were
honey.
all taught men don't cry.
We do cry, Christine. See, that's what women don't believe. We cry a lot, Christine.
You
We
didn't
cry
hear.
so goddamn much.
You didn't
We
hear
just
what I
don't show
said.
you.
Right. You
We
didn't.
just
Right.
don't show you, man.
But that's because men were taught. Little boys were taught. Men don't cry. I didn't teach my boys that. My boys wear their heart on their sleeves. I have one that wants to communicate too much, and I'm like, oh my God. You
I don't
know,
know, man.
and it's how
Women,
it,
I feel women. Okay, this is again. I'm just spinning shit up right now. I feel women like love each other. They have that natural nurturing effect that together they naturally just like I see a woman in pain as another woman, we got you.
but
Where as men, you might not see pain and you will know he's in pain.
okay, so
You see him.
my
Now
my
you see
opinion
him. Go ahead.
my opinion is that women have not been respected, equal treatment, or anything like that. So, in order, when we feel that way, or we have felt that way so many years of our lives, we want to protect other women, especially younger women. We have to protect them so that they don't go through what we've gone through. I know it's wrong the way society treats women, but it's the truth and nobody can deny it. And I mean, it's as blatant can be if anybody actually looked around them. Look at this Roe v. Wade, and look at when you listen to Trump and JD Vance. Women are meant to be at home. That's what they think, and men, for some reason, through the cycle of being taught, they're the providers. Women should be at home. You know, it was that saying, barefoot and pregnant. And Jenny, I've raised 4 sons, so I am very protective of men. Very protective. G'd up saying there were 70 something
My bad.
state penitentiaries in New York. There was only like 3 for women. Men are more violent, and that's proven. Men are more aggressive. Men take more risk. Women
Okay,
don't.
but okay, okay, true. I understand what you're saying. Damn, I had a fact in my head right now. I just fucking left. For fuck. Oh my god, I was muted. I couldn't even fucking say it. Oh, you're muted. I didn't realize that shit.
I'm like, where'd you go?
I'm still here, love, man. I'm gonna try to follow your advice, Christine.
I hope so. I
This
mean,
guy's gotta
seriously.
go, man.
And,
Listen,
and
this guy's gotta go, man. But listen, I just don't like my name around shit like that, man. It's just like some ratatouille shit. I just don't do that ratatouille shit, man. Like, maybe I'll be like, all right, cool. Even if I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, the girl goes in. I'm like an eyewitness because of me. You going to jail, fool. But with that being said, you did a crime, man. Pay the fucking time, man. Fuck that
ex-
shit. Maybe you're right.
especially to vulnerable people, and you know as well as I do, new people and women are more vulnerable.
Listen, man. That whole it's funny because I have like fucking I told this girl at my job, right? I was like, listen, I saw her at my job and she was like under a truck and she had her legs up, like her legs were bent and she had some short shorts on. You could like basically see her panties. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Hmm.
like, I didn't feel comfortable with that. And then she was in the truck and she was bent over, like trying to get some shit, and her ass was like pointing out. So I came home and I told my wife about this shit. I'm like, listen, babe, I got this situation at work. How do you approach that shit? So I asked my wife for some advice. I'm
Hmm.
like, this is the scenario. Like, and she said, maybe you should pull it to the side. And she said, let her know because my wife told me this. Let her know because maybe she's doing it on purpose. If she wants to
Maybe,
do it,
but
it is
maybe
what it
she's not
is.
aware of it because
But
she's so
maybe she's
busy
not aware. And
concentrating.
and, and,
Right.
and and I'm going on a person that she's not aware. That's what I'm going with, okay? But at
And
the
I would
same
say,
time, my wife let me be aware of maybe she's doing it on purpose. And I'm like, I never thought about that. I mean, much as we think about that shit, I never thought about that way. You know what I mean? So the next day, I approached a girl. I was like, all right, cool. I went on my wife's advice. I approached a girl, and I was like, listen, and I approached her with like, like I'm not trying to knock you. I'm not trying to tell you what you can dress. You be you. I'm just trying to let you know that there's dudes that are looking at you, and I really can't prove it because we're working on fire trucks. So if you're looking at the chick, all you gotta say is I'm looking at this on the fire truck, not her. You know what I mean? It ain't that hard of you to say that shit. But the
right.
motherfuckers are like, they're being a little tedious. And I just don't like the shit. I just don't like it. I don't appreciate it. So, anyways, I let her be aware. And I ain't gonna lie. There's some beautiful looking girls at my job. Okay, that doesn't mean I'm gonna hit on them and look at them sexually in a certain manner. I can
Right.
say you're beautiful and you're a beautiful woman, but if I work along you, doesn't mean oh my god, I can see her breast is just right now. The way she's in over, I'm gonna get hard up that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, it's a good looking girl, but we're partners. We're just working, bro. Like, I got my lady at home type shit. If you can't handle that shit on your own as a man, or you can't be around a girl that's being herself and just being whatever it is, and you feel some type of way about that shit, then you got something going on. That's just how I look at it.
You can't
You
look
know what
at
I'm
that
saying?
way because you know as well as I do, men's organs, sexual organs, are on the outside.
Yeah, but if
And
that's the case, well, if that's the case, like if some dudes would probably be having hard-ons all day, and maybe they walk
well,
away for
there's a
that
lot of
fucking
men that
reason.
do.
I don't know.
There's a lot of
I
men
don't
that do.
fucking know, man. Like,
They have
but
like a
like,
sexual thought every 58 seconds. Men do.
I don't
Just
know,
saying.
man. Like, and for me, maybe I feel weird because these girls that are at my job are my daughter's age. How about that?
I was just going to say
So
they're probably your daughter's age, and you've
yeah,
got that
they're
protective father
23,
thing.
24 years old, and
Hmm.
naturally, I'm like, listen, even though they're beautiful. My daughter's beautiful. Okay, I would say my daughter's beautiful as fuck. All right, she's
Hmm.
10 of 10. Okay, now that doesn't mean if I'm over my goddamn daughter, I'm like, oh my god, I feel some type of way. I'm gonna get a hard on. Or if I see her friend come into my house that looks like a dime piece, I'm gonna be like, oh, I got a hard on. Come on, bro, these are kids, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, bro? I know they're 22 years old, but they're really kids in reality to the age you is. And some of these kids are older than me. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You probably got grandkids. Like, why the fuck you acting like that, bro? Like, you can't handle yourself around women like that. It's just fucked up, man. It's fucked up, and I'm seeing it more and more. And again, I'm just being in tune because of my wife. My wife's fucking education about shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and the more you educate yourself about fucking people, about anything in life, man, whatever it may be, you're gonna see the signs, bro. It comes the fuck out. It comes the fuck out. But the other cat I'm talking about ain't about that shit. Ain't about none of that sexual shit. I want this cat is on another level. But I don't like. I ain't even gonna say his name because God forbid he got me recorded on goddamn YouTube. That's why I put all my YouTubes. Real talk. Real talk. That's why I put all my lives, fucking on goddamn private.
Mm-hmm.
So like I had all my lives. They were on public, and I'm like, I made them all private for that reason. I was like, I don't want this cat because people at work, oh, Phil, you got a YouTube channel. I'm like, you know what? All my lives are gonna be private. Honest to
Well,
God. So like, I'll do a live, but once the live is done, it's gonna be private because I don't want this dude getting access to this shit and trying to use it against me. And to me, not that it's a bad thing, but I puff a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's illegal over here. And we can't have that. And if he shows that, I mean, he still got to prove it's TAC. I could be like it's TACA. They sell that shit in Wisconsin. It's legal in Wisconsin. You got to prove that shit, and it's off work. But still, I don't want that drama my way. You know what I'm saying? So I made that shit all private for that reason. When I do a live, you jump on, cool, you see it. After that, it's private for that reason. No offense to anybody. I ain't trying to hide shit. I mean, besides fucking Christine's video, that's my first private video I made.
okay, look at
I
that
love
picture
your
real
ass.
fast. Look at that picture real fast. And then I'm going to take it down. See that
I
picture?
got it. Yep.
So that was my son's fiance, his baby's mama,
Okay. Okay.
and they lived with us.
Hmm.
Okay, and she would pretty much walk through the hallways naked to the bathroom
In your house?
in my house,
Yeah.
and I finally had to say something to her because I do have my husband in here. I do have my other sons that'll come over, and I had to say, I understand you're very comfortable here, and I understand this is a natural thing, but you got to cover up.
Yeah.
But
Right.
she didn't understand that. She's young. She's only 23. She didn't think it was a big deal. You know what
So
I'm saying?
again, that's that weird fucking like how do you talk about that shit even with a female? So like when I saw that, like how do I talk to this girl about this shit?
I would
Like,
just flat out, yeah.
but I mean, I no, I already handled it. It's cool. It's
Hmm.
all squabbled, and she realized it. But
Right.
as a male, that was hard for me to even bring up to her. That's why I asked my wife's advice. I asked
Yeah.
her advice to tell me how to talk to her about it because I didn't want to come off as the wrong way. You know what I
Well, but
mean?
I said something to my son about it. I said, Jamie, I understand she's very comfortable here. I 100% get it. And this is her home too. I said, but you probably need to talk to her about the way she's walking through the house with nothing on. And just like her bathing suit, she'd have a thong on. I had to say something to her. But the younger girls that are in their 20s, and I was the same way. I guarantee you I was the same way. We didn't think about it.
Yeah,
Showing my
yeah,
body, I covered the important parts. Who cares? That was my thought process.
yeah. I got you.
And if we don't talk to them, and you being having children her age, that's not inappropriate. That is a father figure looking out. And I guarantee you, her down the line will remember that. And I guarantee you, her parents thank you for that.
I mean, I listen. I don't like guys fucking with bitches. Again, I mean, I say that term in
When
a
they're the same
compliment
age,
form.
it doesn't
Sorry.
bother. When they're the same age, yeah. But when you have somebody who's
Yeah.
could have their
That
dad
that
or their
oh that
grandfather. That's when you say something.
like you know what? If the girl was like 20, like for example, my sister married a guy who was probably 20 years older than her, but
Hmm.
you know she was 27 at the time when she married him. Okay,
And she had some life
the
experience, probably.
yeah, she had a child at 14 years old. So by the time
Right.
she got married, he was already 13,
Right.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's already a teenager. Like with that being said, like that happens, and I don't mind that at 27. But like when you at work or down the street and you see a girl coming from volleyball practice, for example, they wear their volleyball shorts, right?
Right.
Their booty shorts. I call them booty shorts, whatever you want to call them.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
And they're walking down the street, going back home, and you got some pervert walking this goddamn dog, and he's just like, oh shit, like looking at this, I'm breaking his goddamn neck, like just straight.
But that's the
That shit is
society.
turned to the right.
That's the society. I mean, I have tried teaching my granddaughters that if you don't respect your own body, nobody's going to.
Mm,
And I have a
that's
15-year-old.
that's good advice. That's
Oh,
good advice.
I live by it. If you don't respect yourself, nobody will. And the only thing, I'll be honest, the only thing, and you know this, the only thing we truly have to offer somebody else, and that's why we get married and that's why we fall in love. The only thing we have to offer somebody else, honestly, it's us. Does that
True.
make sense?
Or yourself.
Yeah, us, ourselves. Yeah. We only have ourselves to freely give to somebody else. That's the only thing. Money don't count, it comes and goes. Who I am, giving giving of myself, my heart, soul, and body to my significant other, that's where it counts.
True.
Hey,
And
Mama Bear Mellows.
what's up, my bear and mellows? They showed up.
They
Salute, salute. What up?
did. Wasn't that
I'm gonna get
nice?
some smoke. What up? I'm gonna get some smoke. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm still here though. I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
on the mic,
I
but I'm not.
I
I'm not
know.
on
I
camera.
know. Find that lighter
I
and get the
know.
dog.
I know. I know. She says.
Find that light. Hey, money. You notice the 666 behind my name? Just saying.
Yo.
Isn't that funny? See that 666? I
Yo,
thought
but
it was funny.
there's guys at work, Christine, that want to bring this guy into HR too. I was like, yo, and I told him, like, listen, y'all want to
Oh,
go up there? Y'all want to go up there and say my name, whatever? Like, all right, cool. Like, I'll say my input on him, and I ain't gonna like lie, because everything I would tell him, I told him to his face.
right.
So like, I ain't lying to him. You know what I mean? Like, I told you to your face, you a bitch. I mean, I wouldn't say that shit in HR, but like, I told him he's a bitch. I told him all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he don't like me for that reason. Like everybody else,
I was
like
gonna say,
bows down
and
to
he
this
doesn't
motherfucker.
care. Apparently, he
He,
doesn't care.
nah, everybody bows down to him. So like
Yeah.
anybody that retaliates against
You
him
know
or
why?
fights back against him, he's like, oh, he's a threat. You're a threat.
You know why they bow down to him? They're
Why?
afraid of him. They're afraid of him.
That's why you gotta beat him to the white meat. You gotta beat him to the white
You
meat.
can't.
Beat him to
It's
the white meat. Beat him to the white meat.
no. It's not worth a cage. It's not worth a record. If I'm going to go to a cage, it's not going to be because some
Listen,
guy is saying inappropriate things.
listen. Chew this. I know what you're stating 100%,
I know you
but
do.
that beating will be worth going to jail because he won't ever do it again.
Yeah, he
Well,
will.
I'm not saying put him in the hospital. I'm not saying none of that.
He'll do it
I'm just
again.
saying that when you whip his ass, you let him know what the fuck you're doing and why you're doing it, and you
Phil,
won't do it again, yo.
Phil, you know as well as I do.
It's like
Apparently,
it's like Eli does. Like
this
Eli
is
does with
his
his videos.
behavior.
Like, oh, I'm recording your ass, punk ass motherfucker. Like, don't ever do this shit again in your life. You want me to do this shit again in your life. So instead of guy with a camera, they won't fuck with him no more. It's the same concept. Like you beat
No,
his ass the same way, man.
this guy is not approaching you. He is
He has
approaching
tried.
others.
He's tried. He's
Well,
tried to approach
if
me at
he's
one point.
tried, If he's tried, then yeah, I'd take his ass down.
He's tried at one point. And, I've been begging to run this motherfucker out in the public, Christine. Cause if I see him in public and we're getting into a fight in public, had nothing to do with work.
Right.
Had nothing to do with work.
You're
This is off work
100% correct.
premises. And if I beat your ass off work, if I see you off work, I beat your ass. Had nothing to do with work. If you don't feel comfortable coming to work, that's
No,
not my problem.
but let's just say,
That ain't my problem.
okay, let's just say he has one to cry to the popo, and he gets a restraining order against you. How are you going to work when he's there? You're not.
How is that
Are
gonna
you?
work out? We're in the same job. They can't
Uh,
restrict him from going to a job.
yes, they can. If he has a restraining order, you cannot go where he's at. You cannot.
That's me. See,
Welcome to the
this is
corrupt system.
okay. Again, this is okay. I love the system for what it is,
Sometimes.
and this and this is the fear that I deal with, Christine. All right. So like you're saying that, right? Okay, cool. I beat his ass. He gets
Hmm.
a restraining order, right? Now I can't go to work. That means I don't got a job, right? Essentially, ideally, that would be the same. I mean, if I can't go to work because of you, what you said, I can't be around you. How am I supposed to go to work? I can't go to work.
That's
So if I
right.
lose my job over that shit, that's when you
So,
beat him again.
so it's
You beat him
again,
again.
is it worth your future?
Well, I mean, if you don't break his bones and you don't cut his skin, it's not a felony. You can beat his ass. All right, I know my shit. All right. So don't break no bones. Don't cut
You
no
leave a
goddamn skin.
mark.
No
You
sutures.
leave a mark.
It's
You
a
bruise them.
misdemeanor assault. It's a misdemeanor assault. A punch in the face. And I'm gonna keep
Mm,
punching you in the face every time I see your ass. And every time I get arrested, and I'll be happy. I got bail money. We
do you
Gucci.
know it? I got bail money, and who cares about? I'm going to have this on my record and may ruin my future of getting a job and supporting my family and losing my
Well,
house.
okay,
Okay,
true.
good
I
luck
mean,
with
okay,
that.
true. That is true. That is true. But I mean, I'm almost 50 years old, man. What the fuck? I'm worried about that shit for.
You're
Like,
how
I mean,
old?
what are you gonna hold me from? That I'm almost 50 years old to worry about? Oh, I
Okay,
can't get a job somewhere. Come on, man.
sweetheart, sweetheart. You have 20 years ahead of you of working.
I know.
Do you want to
No,
work
I
at
got like eight
McDonald's?
years. I got 8 years
Well,
left.
no, but technically, legally, you could have another
But
good 20 years behind you.
yeah, but not working wise. I
You
ain't
don't know
working
that.
20 more years.
Okay,
Nah,
you
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 don't.
can okay, you do not know when life throws lemons at you.
True. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But if God forbid that
Oh,
does
G
not
Dup, no,
happen to
no, no,
me,
no, no, no. G Dup, you're
th-
forgetting my concept. It is God,
what did Gino say?
family.
To
Hold
hell
on.
with family and a house. What? I'm gonna see the chat. Let's see fucking Gino's chat.
Yeah, no, my family comes first.
Who
I,
need that?
yeah, I need that.
To hell with a family, a house, money, and a
I'm gonna
car,
kick.
Christine.
I'm gonna.
Get the
I'm
fuck
gonna.
out of here,
I'm gonna
Quinn.
throw hands
Nah,
with
Quinn,
G Dup in
Quinn,
a minute.
nah, Quinn just trolling right now. Quinn know what's good, baby.
I know.
Quinn know what's good. He trolling right now. Salute
I
to
know.
you, Quinn, baby.
That's
Love your
right.
ass. Love your ass.
That's right. And you and you know
He trying
with
to
these
change the mood. He trying to change the mood. That's what he's trying to do.
yeah
Change the mood.
yeah.
Trying to get me out of that fuck. I appreciate you, Poppy.
When you brought up like Eli or any other of these 1A auditors, what they're doing is showing a corrupt system. Okay.
Okay,
What
so
you're but what no. What you're
go ahead.
trying to do is teach a man to change his behavior. And a beatdown, I guarantee you, is not going to do that at his age.
I get it. Listen, I'm not gonna try to fight the motherfucker. But I did tell his ass, person in his face, if I ever saw him in public, we getting into it. And he could use that as a threat at
Yes, he
work,
can.
but
But it's your word
was like
against his
that.
word. Who
But
cares?
that was like 3 years ago. So
Yeah.
it's already too old.
And And that's your word against his
Yeah,
word. Who cares? He has no proof of that.
exactly. But I did tell him that shit. He knows that shit. So like, and my wife knows
Well,
that shit.
I think you need to help the vulnerable. And I know it sucks that I am telling you young women are vulnerable or somebody starting a new job are vulnerable. But you know as well as I do, they damn well are.
They are.
That's right. So you don't want to stand up for the vulnerable in the right ways so that he truly gets the message. It is much better taking his livelihood than yours. It is much better him going into a cage than you. You know this. Family
You
first.
know what's so funny? That guy that called me a spick that I wanted to fuck. I told you
Ooh,
earlier about. You know
yeah.
what? He was a he was on a verge of retirement. He had a year and a half left. And you know what?
Mhm.
Personally, Christine, I didn't beat his ass for that reason. I told my wife that shit. I'm like, babe, he's about to retire. He retires next year. If I get into this shit, about to get fired. And I thought about this guy's life.
Do you
After
know?
you called me a spick, I
Yeah,
thought about your
I
results.
know that,
Honestly, like
but that's who
that's
we
just crazy.
are. That's who we are. Do you know? And to this day, I'll never forget about the blood and the screams. But you know, my uncle, when he was probably 19, 18, right around there, um, I watched the popo calling him a wetback and a spick and beating the shit out of him with a baton and throwing him in a popo car, still beating him with that fucking nightclub.
I've been beat by cops plenty of times too, man. I'm just saying they do that shit all the time back in the days. That shit was
And
standard principle for
and
your
and
ass.
that's what I'm talking about. Standing
Teenager or not, they
up
didn't give a
for the
fuck.
popo. No, they did,
Hmm.
and to use those racial slurs in a city. I mean, we're talking the city of St. Louis. There are no white people that live in the city of St. Louis. There
I
aren't.
don't fucking know.
They
I
live
never
in the
been.
suburbs.
I drove to St. Louis. I
Hmm.
never been there. I just drove through it.
Well, I guarantee you. I mean, they changed part of the area of downtown and made expensive condos. They took the projects, tore them down, took them away from the underprivileged and their low housing. They took that away and made condos for the rich people, trying to change it.
True.
But I'm just saying, and so
Yo, tell us positive shit. Fuck all this shit. I don't want to get. I don't want to go to bed fucking feeling all hot with this
okay,
motherfucker
I'm
in my
sorry.
head.
I'm
No,
sorry.
it's all
Well,
good.
you were
No,
supposed to
it's all
get
good.
your
Yo,
hotness out.
look at this goddamn moon. Yo, look at this goddamn moon right now, yo. This
You
moon's
know,
fucking
it's because
gangster.
last night we had a blue moon. Did you know that?
Yeah.
We had a blue moon. And a blue moon normally only happens like once every 13 to 23 months.
That moon is fucking bright. I see it every
It
morning,
is.
yo.
Yep.
I go
It's
to work at
bright.
fucking 4 in the morning, yo. That shit is so full right now, bright.
It is. I mean, it lit up my whole backyard last night.
That's
Normally
a
my
goddamn
backyard
street
is
light.
dark. Uh-huh.
It's got a street light in my fucking camera. It's not even a street light. That's the
Yep.
fucking goddamn moon,
And
yo.
kind of cool, isn't it? Last night,
Yeah.
I mean, and then still tonight, but last night was like, and if you really looked, it did have that blue hue to it.
Yeah, I did.
And your blue moons are supposed to be one of your brightest colorful moons when they happen. And it's called the blue moon because
Colors.
you get
Colors.
no,
Colors.
because you get two
Oh,
moons
shit.
in the same month.
Phone got fucking dropped. Put
Do
in my
what?
shit. I mean,
You're dropping shit?
my phone dropped on its own.
Ow. I already have
So
head
tired.
problems.
Come on, boy.
I already have head problems. Don't make me have more.
Mm. What the fuck were you doing? You got a weird face on your face, motherfucker. What the
Don't
fuck were
you
you
love
doing?
when we look at our dogs and tell them they have weird looks in their face? What did you
Yeah,
do?
he's like, yeah, what the fuck were you doing?
I do
He
that with
came
my
out
kid.
of nowhere. He
Like,
had that face. I was like,
like,
bro, what the fuck? Where the fuck
Bobby,
were you
yeah,
at?
Bobby, what did you do?
And then he plays dumb, like, I won't do shit. All right, cool. Like, bro, I could tell you what the fuck you were doing, bro. He's part of the family, man. It's kind of, they talk with their own faces and shit.
Mm-hmm. No, my Fozzie does it too. And I'll tell you today, because I don't know if I told you this, but I have a dog that really needs to be put down, but I just can't do it. I can't.
You see,
And I know she's suffering, but today, the look she gave me, I'm like, oh my God, it's time.
so
She just,
sometimes
she just gave me this painful look, and I just felt so bad for her. So I put her in a blankie and I snuggled her, and then I put her in a kennel.
he said, "Fuck the camera." He don't want to be on camera.
I don't want to be on camera. He knows that camera.
I'm gonna probably crash up or someone call my wife up, eat some food.
Well, she works a lot of late hours, doesn't she?
Nah, if she was home making dinner. We was making dinner together, and I came
Oh,
outside to have a
hospital.
cigarette, and then
Mm-hmm.
her mother fell.
Yeah. And those VR
And thank
trips
God,
are
yo,
never
thank God I
quick.
was outside, yo, Christine. Thank God I was outside because my she was inside, the store was going, and she was like, ah, screaming like,
Mm-hmm.
ah. And if I wasn't outside, I wouldn't even heard her. If it
You
was
need to
in the
get
house,
you need to get her one of those lifeline buttons.
yeah, nah.
does she
She gotta get
does
rid of
she
her
have a little
goddamn dog.
pouch?
Her dog,
Does she have a little pouch
nah.
to keep her phone in?
I don't know. And then she had her phone, and when she fell, her phone like came out of her pocket and like went up her shirt. Like
Mm.
so, it was like, and she thought she lost her phone, and it was on her shirt, and she didn't know it was even there, yo.
Yeah, see
She was pissed. What's up, native?
that's
Salud,
one
papi.
thing. Hey babies.
He came in, he came out. He's got two of them. He got two eyes. Watch out.
Yo, yo, salute, salute.
That's
Hey,
that's the
Christine.
last of them. That's the
Hey.
last of the Mohicans.
What's
That's the last
up,
of the
bro?
Mohicans, yo.
You chilling in the background. You know, I'm chilling, I'm chilling. Salute, bro.
Yo, salute, salute,
What's
man.
up, brother?
I'm always doing good, man. I just had to vent a little bit. Sorry if I vented on y'all page a little bit, threw out some craziness. You know what I mean? But it's good to let that shit out. I can go to work tomorrow feeling a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as you should, as you should. That's what's up.
But maybe after Christine's advice and take them off for underground, dog. Take this fool out, dog.
And just remember your family. Family first. Family first.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you in reality, this motherfucker try to get my fan. Yo, he tried to get me fired, Christine.
And
Like, what the
this is
fuck,
the
man?
mind frame you've got to get out of. You are not trying to get him fired. You are protecting vulnerable.
The problem is this: when I say what I want to say, he gonna get fired.
Well, and that's on him though. It's his actions. Like I tell my children, there are reactions to every action. So you better decide, is your action going to get a positive or negative? Your choice. You're an adult.
I fight this shit with my therapist, yo. Real talk. I fight this shit with my therapist. I'm like, yo, listen, like, I don't want to go to HR, bro. Like, I told him, I really want to fuck the guy up, and the guy's like, yo, you can't do that. My therapist telling me, you're telling me you can't really do that. I get it. I understand I can't do that shit. I'm trying to tell you what I want to do. I'm telling what's in my head. You know what I mean?
Why is my messages aren't going through? What the hell?
So my fucking goddamn earbud fell out. What are you saying?
It
Hello?
has failed. Am
Is
I
what?
here? Oh,
Yeah, you're here.
I tried posting something. It told me my comment has failed. Maybe I'm typing too much, or there's a word I used. I don't know.
No, used the wrong word,
I
yo.
didn't use any bad words. I didn't use
Maybe you
any
used the
bad words.
wrong word.
No, I
What word
didn't.
you use?
No,
What word you use?
I put on there, emailed Sarge Finkel and tell him you vote for money 420, and I put the email.
What's the hold on? What's the voting for?
The voting, whoever comes in top wins $500. And
Through a
it's
website?
no from Sarge Finkel.
Sarge Finkel. Oh,
And
Sarge Finkel's
and
throwing his own thing out.
yeah, and the thing is though, it has to be somebody a channel he has visited within the last 6 months.
I got you. He never came to my channel. Some shit out of luck.
No,
Shit. All right, we're voting for summer, yo. We're voting for summer.
yes, vote for Summer.
He's been in your page at all or no?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh yeah.
okay.
He comes all the well. It's not my page; it's Summer's page. Yes, he comes frequently.
Oh, I got you. I'll say I'll vote for you too. I'm saying.
Well, I don't have a channel.
I
I
realize it.
I go live on Summer's channel because she's working during the week.
Yeah, I know you do that.
So that's what I do. And my lives when I go on, they're like anywhere from 4 to 6 hours long. It's like, oh my gosh. And and every live that I've started has been very interesting. And like last night was 3 a.m. I was like, shit, I have a meeting at 8:30 in the morning. I gotta get off here. I've been having such a good time. I didn't even pay attention to time.
Yo, there was a live yesterday that was on early in the day, and this girl like she put a fire sale like $10 shots. The people were donating to her cash app, and she made like 200 and like
Oh,
sixty
that
dollars,
happens a
yo.
lot. Yeah, that happens a lot. I see that frequently.
Yeah, like that's just crazy, yo.
What the hell? Let me
People
try
were
it
showing
on.
titties. People were showing vaginas. I was like, God damn! I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now, yo? Sometimes,
Men mentality. They look at women
yo, it's so funny.
as
Sometimes the shit
objects.
you see. Hey, there's guys showing fucking crazy shit too. I mean, I ain't into no diddy shit, but I be seeing the fucking guys showing the dicks too. And I ain't just about pussy and shit. So it ain't just women doing that shit. Facts in New York, in New York, why it's a 50 bag too. That what he said? 50 bag? Phil's a loser. What's
Yeah,
up?
that's
Phil's like,
weird.
oh word.
Okay, let's see if this
Oh,
one went through.
who B say calling me a loser? B say is my fucking cheese. You can't do a goddamn thing.
What the hell? Money. I'm trying to put your name
Fifi,
in
an
there.
improvised prison vagina. Oh, that's what you talking about, Fifi. Oh yeah, word.
What the hell?
Uh,
So money.
oh
I'm
shit.
hold
What's
on,
up?
Phil.
I'm here.
Money. I'm
Yo,
I'm hold on.
Someone got echo.
No, I don't think
might
it's
be me.
me.
I had my YouTube open.
No.
Closed it.
So money. I'm trying to put in there. Oh, we doing it now? Okay. No.
Ooh, Sean Little's following B say. Phil's a looter. Sean Little said B say word.
Money. I'm gonna mute and then tell me if they're then you talk.
Hold on, my bad. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I'm muted. It's coming from you.
You muted?
What up, Sean Little?
Oh shit, my bad. I unmuted you. I don't know how you was muted. You hear me now?
Talk.
Yeah.
Damn, did I fix it?
No. Okay. Phil, mute a second. Phil. Hello? Okay, I don't hear it now. Money. I tried putting in the chat to email Sarge Finkel and vote for you, but it's not letting me do it. It's weird.
And you posted in the chat. Hold on, why does it say I'm muted? 1 second. You hear
Well,
me?
I hear you.
Oh,
Oh,
It popped up. It says the host has muted your microphone.
why? Oh, you're muting me.
It says somebody muted me, I think.
Well, I hear you.
Oh,
So,
that's
Phil,
me.
are you muted? Yeah, Phil's muted. Unmute Phil, and then Money, you talk. I'm gonna mute.
Phil's not
Yo, yo,
muted. Well, I
mic
didn't
check.
mute him. There we go. I
Mic
hear him
check,
now.
mic check. Yo. Now you talk money.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo,
Hear me?
yo, yo. Well, it's my echo. It's me. Hold up. Is that better? Is that better? Can you hear me at all?
Okay, I went out and came back.
Can you hear me?
I do, with no echo.
I bet.
Is Money
All right,
muted? He's muted. Money, unmute and talk. No,
I'm here. I'm
it's
good.
you.
Well, I'm echoing. It's me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to fix myself. Hold up.
Okay, fix yourself.
I'm going to try.
Yo, this is the shell I was making earlier before mother-in-law fell.
Do what?
I was doing this for dinner. Chicken stir fry.
I'm good now. I turned off the echo cancellation thing. Only thing I
Yep.
can think of.
Yep. I don't hear an echo.
All right.
That
Ooh,
shit is
Phil, that looks
gangster
good.
as
But I
fuck.
don't like cooked vegetables. I like them raw.
Ooh, it's just gangster. Fuck that. Got homemade teriyaki sauce. This shit gangster.
Okay, I don't understand.
We'll
Economy's
run
so
to the
fucked up.
store real quick. Native holding it down. I'm going to come back in like
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay.
I got you.
Economy's so fucked up. McDonald's selling quarter ouncer. Oh, I get it now. Like, what? No more quarter pounders. They're all quarter ouncers. That's funny.
What Thomas say?
I'm out
Who
here
said
looking
that?
for the school money.
Sean said that. That McDonald's isn't selling quarter pounders, they're selling quarter ouncers.
Yo, tough tackle, tough measures, yo.
Right?
Yo, it's so funny. Back in the days, I used to order the big kids meal for kids because
Mm-hmm.
it'd be a double cheeseburger, and they would give you an actual small fry, not a kid's fry. It'd be a small fry, and you had the option of appetizers or extra fries. So you would get two small fries and a double cheeseburger for like probably $4.50.
Oh,
And now you go to McDonald's, ask for that shit, it's not even available.
see, I've not been to a McDonald's. I can't tell you how long. I don't eat that shit.
I've gone there. Nah, I probably go there every probably 2 or 3 months. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Like, like it'd be like, okay, cool, we're going somewhere, fuck it, get McDonald's. It's all good. But
yeah.
if I ever get it, like, for lunch, it's a Happy
Hmm.
Meal. That's all I get. A
Yeah,
little burger, well, a small fry. It's all good.
yeah. If I got to do something for lunch, I'll get like one of the sandwiches from one of the sub places. And I like it because a lot of them will just do lettuce wraps now. They put whatever you want on your sandwich as a lettuce wrap.
Mm-hmm. Word. I got you.
I'm just not a bread eater. The
Yo, I
economy's
mean,
so fucked up. The CEO's playing mini golf.
yo, B said Quinn had a panel earlier. I missed that panel, Quinn. My bad, love. Much love, puppy.
Oh, I missed that. I got to be on G Dub's. Well, I watched him this morning.
Yo, I love
Yeah,
Quinn's panel, man. That
I
was
just
good.
I just don't always get alerts that you guys are going live. It drives me batty. I mean, I've even subbed, unsubbed, make sure it's all, but sometimes I just don't get them.
Now, when Quinn goes live, he be bumping and shit. He goes
Mm-hmm.
like a little wave. He follows the wave. Yo, Quinn, you should be like a goddamn a sportscaster, bro, because you can just talk about all the shit all night.
Yeah,
Bam, 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 bam.
yeah,
The dude's the
I
dude's
like
a
it.
fucking goddamn. He's top of the top. Salute to you, Quinn, puppy. I'm sorry you missed the chat. I was not here. Got into a combo, so you know how you two shoes go, baby. But I got love for your ass all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got some goddamn pulled pork in the refrigerator. I got that shit. I made that shit, but my wife ain't here, yo. Mm.
I
I got
I made
pizza.
last I made last night pork loin, but I always broil them with like last night I used jalapeno raspberry sauce. It was really good, and I always do double because I'm not cooking every day.
I got you. I'm gonna eat the pulled pork.
And I like pulled
Look,
pork.
I'm gonna eat that shit right now. Hold on, man. That shit fell out right now. God damn, I fucked that whole thing up.
Oh, that looks good though.
It's just
That
falling
looks
out.
good.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, that looks good.
I'm gonna eat this shit. I'm gonna
I
save
like.
that shit for tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's already made. I'm gonna put it away. We'll eat it tomorrow for dinner because my wife's not even here. No one's even here to eat that shit. Yo, you hear that fucking dog downstairs barking? Yo, he's just barking. Ruff, 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 ruff. Shut the fuck up, man. Yeah, man. The things you do for the woman you love.
I can't believe you're
For
still up.
mother-in-laws.
I can't believe you're still up.
I gotta be on call in case my fucking wife's fucking
Oh,
wrong. I mean, no,
yeah,
I don't
well,
know,
true.
man.
She should be asleep. Did you give her? Make sure she took her pain meds and let her go to bed.
Yeah, I mean, but yo, real talk. I mean, if it's really bad, I mean, I can be like, okay, cool. I go to work tomorrow. I'm leaving 4 hours earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I start at 5. I can work 5 hours, be done at 10 o'clock.
Mhm.
I have the whole day.
Yeah. See,
Still,
I used to go into work because we did 12-hour shifts. I used to go into work at 3 a.m. and get off at 3 p.m.
yeah, exactly.
But that was to save daycare because I wasn't going to put my kids in daycare long.
I do 10 hours, but like today I was there almost 11 hours. I mean, not by choice though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, there's been many times I did 16 hours, and I'm telling you. And then a
Oh yeah,
40, and then
I've done that shit
45
too.
minute
Yo. That
drive.
shit sucks.
Yeah, then a 45-minute to an hour drive home. Yeah.
When we used to build houses and wire houses, man, we used to work fucking 16, 17 hour days all the time, man. And then you go back to a whole fucking, you go to a hotel, sit in the hotel, shower quick, eat
Mhm.
some grub quick, go to bed, and wake up at 4 in the morning, go back to the same building, frame it up, fucking wire the goddamn building, go back to the hotel, and the whole time by the time you come back home, after the whole week, you're like, I'm so beat. I want to just chill, man. Like, I want to just relax. Leave me alone. I ain't no personal to nobody. I'm just,
New York City, you listen to me. If you're near a convenience store right now, any type of 24-hour store, go into the store right now and put your hand in the cash register for no reason. Their money is your money as of right now.
what was that about, yo?
I know, but I'd like to see you try that. Right? Wouldn't get
maybe
very
something happened.
far.
Maybe something happened in the businesses out in New York that they're spreading that word out.
Are they? Damn. I don't know.
I'll
The
call my girl
world,
real quick, see what's up, my girl.
the world's a weird place. Too much evil. Way too much. Are you, Gina? I know Bisay is.
You say what?
Um,
You say call me a
G-
punk ass.
Gita was saying he's fascinated by space, and I know Bisay is too. Yeah, I've listened to you Bisay that and all the unknown paranormal activity. Kind of
He says that.
makes hair stand on end, right? Does
We said
not.
Phil's a loser. He said, I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?
Well, it
Oh.
could be worse.
I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?
Could be worse. Now he's calling you a snitch. Stop that, BC. I just convinced him not to be, that he's not. Only a
Oh,
piece
yeah,
of a,
yeah. See, BC? You see,
yeah,
BC? You turned me out, BC. You flipped me. I was going the right way. And BC turned me out. You see, Christine? It's all your fault.
yeah, it's my
Oh,
fault.
my
No,
God.
you don't snitch to the popos.
Yeah, don't
Anybody
go to
else
Popo's.
you're protecting more vulnerable people. Look at it that way. Gotta look at it that way.
See? BC said I'm a punk snitch. I gotta do it. I can't do it now, Christine.
Yes, you can. BC, I'm gonna kick your hiney.
I can't do it now, Christine. See?
You can.
If I
He
do it, I'm a
doesn't.
snitch.
He doesn't know the whole story. How you're protecting vulnerable.
Yeah, but he's telling me I'm a snitch. See, that's the shit I don't want to have. I don't want to be in the shit. Like, come on. What do you think? Should I believe BC or not, Christine?
Well, I don't care what BC says. You
Christine,
know
you
what?
there? You
Yeah.
fall off?
No, I hear you. Do you not hear me? Anybody hear me?
Where you at,
Chat, do
Christine?
you hear me?
Oh, you muted up.
No, I'm not muted.
See?
I'm not muted. Do you not hear me?
Now I hear you. Now I hear you. You were broken up the whole time.
I don't know why. That is so weird.
Yes, I
Hmm.
don't know, man. B say I'm gonna be a snitch, so I can't do it
Yeah,
since I'm in
no.
shit. And,
Look
and,
at look
and again,
at look at look at Angel's comment. There you go.
Mitchell and baby Brian Bruno speak on the people, on the popo.
Bootlicker. I
Oh
will
shit!
I will never forget the time where Bruno said he supports and likes the NYPD. I will never forget that time. Ever. Ever will I forget that time. Like, oh
Jay
hell
supports
no.
likes NYPD.
Yeah. And that's when Barbara started calling him a bootlicker.
Motherfuckers.
Uh-huh. Trust me, I won't forget that. Oh fuck.
It's gonna be a good
Why?
ass sandwich, yo.
Okay, explain to me. Why do people complain about like what's happening in our county, for example, or even in our country, but they vote for the same freaking people? Oh my God.
Yo, you should be a mayor, yo.
I'm just watching some of the election results from today, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
You should
Ugh,
be a man.
pissed me off. And then it looks like they voted for
Ooh.
somebody who's running for a county commissioner that that has only lived in our county for 2 years. She came from Washington State. Fuck that.
Yo, the governor in our state came from California. And everyone's
Yeah,
like putting him down, the new runner, like, oh, whatever, like you're a piece of shit. He said farmers. He said farmers are lazy in one of his comments at one point. So they're
really.
using that. They're using that as his like insult to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
To
what
not vote to not vote
I
for
would
him.
take that.
Well, there's a lot of farmers in Wisconsin, yo.
Right.
So like,
Oh, Angel, I'll wait for that day. I will wait for that day.
I'm almost out of sauce, yo.
Mm. So who you cooking for? You and your mother-in-law? Or just you?
I had a whole dinner ready, but
Right?
my wife
Have
my
you?
wife texted me that they're about to leave, and then all of a sudden she said she had chest pain, so they brought her back in.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm not too worried about it.
Mm. For being drunk, screaming at the top of his lungs at Kmart. Are there Kmarts still around?
Someone said there was, yo.
Is there?
I thought that was weird.
It
I'm
is
not sure,
weird.
but I thought there was one in New York. Actually, there's one in New York by Long Island, by Bruno.
Hmm. I didn't know they were still
Yeah,
around.
I think it's the last one. It's by Bruno in Long Island.
My husband used to be a Kmart manager, and then he went into being a Walmart manager, and then a local district manager.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yo, I'm gonna eat this food right now. Salute to y'all.
Okay, somebody else needs to come
I
in.
got two pulled pork sandwiches with some fucking barbecue sauce in the motherfuckers.
There's, when you're eating pulled pork, that barbecue sauce, you should need 10 napkins. Hey, B say, you should need 10
Oh,
napkins to eat that.
now,
You don't
B
have enough
say, okay,
barbecue sauce on there.
listen, no, I'm the fucking loser. Now he wants to show up, you motherfucker.
He waited till you were leaving.
I know. You
No,
wait till I was fucking leaving.
no. I'm getting ready to eat barbecued spare ribs. So I hear
Ooh,
you. I just wanted to
Ooh,
I
stop
like
in and
it.
salute.
yeah.
Salute to your spare ribs, you fucker. I'm eating full pork sandwiches. But they're gangster too, dog. They're gangster too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the
But
barbecued spare ribs.
but I know for a fact once I eat this shit, I'm going to sleep. So like, I'm gonna knock out so fast it's not even funny.
Really, Angel?
I'm a quick
Pre-K month.
knockouter. So salute to y'all, man. I'm gonna eat my grubs. Peace, hey, Baba. Love your ass. Money for 20, Christine, Native,
Mom, baby
Angel in
girl.
the chat. Summer was on there. Sean Little agree with fucking B say, so fuck you, Sean Little. Tommy V. Quinn. I'm giving you love, Sean. I'm giving you a hard time. Salute to all of y'all, man.
All
I'm eating
right.
my shit. Adios.
Have a good
Bye.
night, buddy.
How you doing, B say?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Long day, but now just winding down. It's actually a very good day. It's like 70 degrees.
Oh, shut
Nice.
up, you guys. It still feels like 90 here.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Clear
Oh,
sky, almost a full moon. Beautiful
well,
night.
last night was the full blue moon. You know that, right? So you still have pretty much of a full moon.
Yeah, yeah.
Because last night, how's your sailing going?
Good. I'll know more tomorrow night after I race again, but
Okay,
last week was good.
good. I have a friend of ours that used to sail. I used to love going out on a sailboat. It was a blast. So relaxing. Once you got the sails going, everything cruising.
Oh, I've never done it. Never done it.
Mm. It's kind of
Like
fun, isn't it?
no, I've never done it. Like sailing just for fun and having fun. No, never in 2 years.
So when these races are over, do they not just have a day of relaxation and enjoying sailing?
No,
Really?
no.
Me-
When my skipper, if and when he ever has a free weekend or a free day, the last thing he wants to do is get on that boat. So the the times to be able to do it, they're limited. Um, I always wanted to like just go out and cruise sometime, like
Yeah,
what he does, what
it's nice.
like occasionally, like what he does on with his family. Go
Hmm.
on the middle of the lake and drift and jump off
Right,
and go swimming and cook
right.
dinner, just have a good time. No, hell no. What I do is under pressure, getting yelled at, and it's actually kind of dangerous. It's not
Oh
like
yeah.
it's fun, but it's not relaxing.
No, because you got to be on your toes at all time, or you're gonna die.
Yeah, yeah. There's no there's no drinking or smoking. I mean, we'll
Right,
have one beer. We'll have one beer, you know.
right. Well,
After we'll have a couple drinks maybe, but like not during. It's not even allowed. Like it's just too dangerous.
oh, absolutely. I mean, you grab the wrong rope or the wrong sail or get in somebody's way, you're all going down. Especially if it's windy and you got to get those sails right.
Yeah, yeah. There's like even like well, you got to think about it. Even in Lake Michigan, you can get
Oh yeah.
bigger waves than the ocean, and you can get them
Hmm.
from all four directions. So
Yep.
it's even sometimes more dangerous. So
Yep. Oh no, I understand that. Like I said, we've had a few friends that sailed.
mhm.
Sorry if I seem distracted. We had a primary here in Florida today, and some of the election results are coming through, and I'm just pissed. I'm just pissed. They reelected our sheriff that's been sheriff for the last 4 years, and he's so dirty. He won't. He won't even. I don't know if you know this, but there are a lot of counties that their cops do not wear body cams, and that is wrong in my opinion.
Yeah, it's kind of wrong. Yeah.
It is. And I'll be honest, it not only protects the people, it does protect the popo if needed. And but the big thing is if Trump decides to give them, and I don't know how much more immunity he can give them, but he gives them an absolute Whitehurst. Oh fuck.
No, they should all have cameras. I think we kind of all agree on that part.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. And I don't know.
I actually went to my child's open house yesterday, and there is a whole goddamn list of shit about no phones ever, no, and there's no cameras in that school. I was looking everywhere, and I wish there was a camera in every fucking classroom, and
See,
they don't want it. They won't. That
you
that
know,
it's been proposed, but they won't
well,
let it.
and I've looked at both sides. I'll be 100% honest with you. The problem is, I understand why having cameras, and like our schools have them in the hallways and things like that, but and there's not parental access freely. And that if they had cameras without parental access freely, I might agree to it. But I'll be honest with you, like even to get into our schools, like if you want to participate as, a volunteer or go to one of your children's activities, and that was kind of hard for me in the beginning. You have to have a background check.
Okay, so you support no cameras in classrooms, or what are you saying? I don't even
I
understand.
I would support them if it wasn't total parental access.
Okay, well, my kid's daycare had a camera. I could look at the
Right.
classroom any time of day.
Right. And see, I'm not sure I agree with that either. Only because and the schools are a little different because they do background checks on everybody. If you want any access to that school other than to pick up your kids or something like that, okay. But if you want to go to any of their activities, any of their plays or programs, you have to have a background check. And somebody who has been arrested for any type of violence, then they make you go through more of a background check. And there are some parents that don't get to participate in what their children's activities are because of something in their background. But
We
I'm,
don't have that in Michigan.
yeah, we do here.
I've never even heard of that, but
Most
okay.
daycares have cameras. It's a way to charge parents extra fees. Could be, you're right. But I just, BJ, this is where my problem is. I do not want, because I don't know these parents, I don't want them watching my kid in school.
I do.
Yeah, see, I don't. Now, let's say there's cameras in school and parents don't have total access to it and they use them, they save them for, 60 or 90 days, and then something comes up to where they need to go back and look. And so I'm okay with like, the popo or the administrator, limited amount.
Why are you against having a camera in every classroom so I can see what they're teaching every day?
Well, because I don't know all these parents. I don't know their background. And I'm
That
going
has
to tell you
nothing to
something.
do with it. That has nothing to do with it.
Why?
You're kind of avoiding my question.
Well, you're watching my child. I don't want you watching my child. Does that make sense? I don't know their background.
Well, it's
No, I'm
whatever.
going to.
There's a way I can have a access like Zoom, like every fucking parent teacher conference now is on Zoom. I can have access by Zoom. No other parent, no other, or you can't see it, but as a parent, I should be able to.
Okay, but if you've got 40 kids in a classroom, that's 40 parents having access. Am I right?
Right.
I don't want that. And I will tell you, I know a parent of 3 kids that is a registered sex offender.
You're saying you don't want all these other parents to be able to watch my kid,
My
right?
kid. My kid. Yes.
Okay, I get, yeah, okay.
My
So,
kid. So that's where I
mm,
have a problem. 40 parents and a mule. Yeah. And I'm telling you, like I said, I know somebody personally that is a registered sex offender that has 3 children. You want a sex offender watching the classroom? I don't. And this person was an adult and sexually assaulted a child, then ended up having their own children.
Yeah, but then maybe he can't have access to it, you know?
But how do you know? Let's say, and it's not a he, it's a she.
Yeah, it goes both ways, I know.
It does. And so let's say, for example, my husband is the sex offender, but I have access. But they technically didn't give my husband access. Who's to say he's not using my access? And if and I know it's hard to trust teachers. I get it. But at one point, you're going to have to trust them. We just had on one of our local county school things a Facebook group, and somebody's out there throwing it's only second week in school, throwing the geometry teacher under the bus because her child's complaining that he's not understanding how she's teaching. So she's trying to get other parents to complain. And apparently she complained to school, and the school told her that, we're only in the second week of school. We're still working things out. And like here where we're at, like we're the fastest growing state. Okay. My county is one of the fastest growing counties. And so is the ones around me. They're very fast growing.
Mm-hmm.
And until you have your deed or your closing paperwork or anything like that, you can't register into school. So that first week or two of school, the school thinks they have 1,000 students. And then all of a sudden you get 200 more, and you're moving kids around and teachers around. And thank goodness in my county and the other county next to us, between the two, we're only 40 teachers or educators, because some of them are subs, some of them are assistants. We're only 40 short, where you've got other districts where they're hundreds short. So you're putting more kids in a classroom. I'm just not good with having access to classrooms. I don't want these people that I don't know watching my child even.
Right, yeah.
That's where I have a problem at. I'm not good with it. So as of right now, I'm good. No cameras in classrooms. But that's me.
Yeah,
And like
I'll have to rethink that one a little bit, I guess, from
yeah.
what you said. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's not beat that to death. This is not a great conversation tonight. It's just not.
Okay. Well, we don't have to have it. We can change the conversation to whatever you want, sweetheart.
I really wasn't arguing too much, but I
Oh
understand
no.
what you're saying. Like
Oh no. It's not an argument. I like having conversations with people so that, we all get our thought processes out.
I guess there are some people maybe that I wouldn't want watching it, but I'd rather risk that and have the ability. In my opinion, I just would. But anyway, come on, Christine. Anything else to talk about? Let's move on.
Well, like I said, I'm a little preoccupied watching these freaking results coming in. They complain that we need change and these current people are doing this, that, and this in our county. And then I look and they're voting for the same freaking people.
Right.
What the hell? Stop complaining if you're going to vote for them.
Well, it's kind of it. Yeah, we should all be more involved in local politics. Because there's hardly anybody running. In fact, my buddy was telling me that he might run for school board because there's like no one even opposing. There's no other contenders. And then he's like, maybe I'll run for school board for a couple years, and then I'll run for senator because there's no one stepping up to the plate locally. That's what I'm getting at. Like,
and people don't want to get involved. And I have said this over and over and over. Don't complain if you don't have a solution. And part of the solution is A, run. And B, if you truly can't run, help support somebody that has your thought process and your policies and your morals that you want to run. You know, because a lot of people don't even have that. They don't have the support of especially all these grassroots candidates. They don't have the big money. Millions, millions of dollars. And this is just a primary. This isn't even November, but millions of dollars have been paid by developers to back these people that have already ruined our counties. Yes. Everybody hit the like button. Doesn't cost anything. Pay your dues.
Mm.
Right? I mean, there's a few good ones that got in that I'm glad they did. And they're grassroots, very grassroots. And they have beat a few people that had millions of dollars backing them. I mean, there's one I just saw come on grassroots, hardly had any money, might have had $50,000 for her campaign. And she just beat somebody who spent $3 million in advertising. I like that. Right?
Mm.
I like seeing these grassroots come in. And that's how your friend would be. I mean, he would be a grassroots. He wouldn't be backed by millions of dollars from these people, right? He would be grassroots. And sometimes,
Absolutely.
and that's,
Starting with the school board and then
yep,
working his way into politics with
yep,
maybe a local state representative or something.
yep. And
But
I like that.
he's very serious about it and able, I think, because they're like the school board. Um, I guess it wouldn't take, you know, anybody that really wants to put some effort into it can probably do it. My brother-in-law did, for example, and finally just quit. But I mean, you work at it a little bit, you can do it. It's not
Okay.
impossible.
Well, and you learn the rules, you're good. I can't type in chat. I don't know if I did something wrong or what. That's so weird, right?
My local state representative owns the restaurant across the street from me, and he's a very popular man in Michigan. Uh, yeah, you'd have to figure it out. I'm not going to say his name, but I know him, and he's a local hardworking guy. So like that's as far as I get into local politics is my direct
Right.
representative. But I don't partake in too much or rallies or I just
Right.
don't
Well,
do.
and I've said this over and over and over, and I think more and more people are realizing it. You've got to get into local because, and don't get me wrong, presidential, things like that, they're going to affect us. I understand that. But your local is what's going to do your property taxes, your um, spending on your store taxes, your sales tax. It's going to affect that. It's going to affect a lot of things. So those are good things that are going to affect you on a daily basis. We have this new um like shopping development, and what they've done is to help pay for it. If you go to that area, it's like another 0.25% higher. I mean, if the sales tax is 5.5, they're going to raise it to 6. Okay. And you could go a mile down the road and not have that tax. So it all adds up. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
So local is important. But I hope your friend does run for school board. I mean, those are the people that are going to make a change. Not these people who have big developers or big money behind them. They're doing it for the money. They sold their soul. Don't you think?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
So, your ribs, did you make them yourself?
Yeah, in the broiler.
Hmm. I always kind of like, and I don't boil them all the way, but I take deer and a lot of garlic, and I'll put my ribs and I'll let them simmer for a little bit, and then I'll either put them on the grill or the broiler. And I that beer flavor is really good.
Yeah, yeah.
It just takes a lot of work for me to do ribs, and so I don't do them that often. Love them, but I don't do them that often because it takes too much time to prep them. So, do you leave the skin on yours? You know how you get that one layer of skin at the bony area? Do you take that off?
Yeah, there's little or no skin on these. These are just center cut ribs, whatever. There's no fat. I mean, there's bone. There's a bone on every one, but they're like an inch and a half thick,
Yeah,
big ones.
I love
So
sucking in the bones.
I just marinate them for a couple hours, and then I salt and pepper easy, and then I just broil them like 21 minutes. Turn them every couple minutes. Keep turning them just till they're almost burned, and then they're done.
Yeah. Now, do you put your sauce on them too while they're in the broiler at the end?
No, I pre-marinate them and then don't need to touch them ever again.
Huh.
Oh, it's making me hungry. I had a little bit earlier, but I still got a big plate waiting tonight. So
I've been a little nauseous, so I haven't eaten a lot today. I've kept bland stuff. It's like, so tired of these headaches and dizziness. I fell last week and my head actually went through the wall.
your head went through the wall.
Yeah, I put a hole in the wall and I didn't realize it at first. And my husband's like, where'd this hole come from? I'm like, shit, that's where I fell. I wonder if my head. And he's looking, he's like, yeah, looks like a head went through it. And I just thought we have thin walls. But no, I ended up with contusion on my brain after I went to the ER 5 days later. And that's because I was sleeping like 24 hours. I'd get up once in a while and go to the bathroom and couldn't stay awake. And then the nausea, I'm like, okay, something's not right here. So yeah. And and I was explaining that we have these baby gates because I have this 2-year-old that still comes to my house and I don't want her going up the stairs or going in the laundry room, the cat litter boxes. So there's one at the hallway. And we just moved it because she's potty trained and so I want her to be able to go into the bathroom herself, knowing there's the bathroom. And I got used to it in one place and now it's moved a little bit, and between I was going through and somebody was at the door and Fozzie went through and knocked me down and boom I went. And that darn Katrina thinks we're creeps or peeps. I don't know. But I got to step down. Money, are you coming back up here so that I can step down?
I'm stepping down too, Christine. I'm going in to
Okay.
eat. I got to be up at
You
6
you go
o'clock.
eat. Oh yeah, it's what 10:30 there. Are you the
11
same?
30,
Oh,
11:30.
so you're same time as me. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
11:34. That's what time it is here.
Hey, how you doing, Money?
Hey, money honeys.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, I'm gonna step down. Thanks for having us up.
I got you. You're always welcome. I'm probably gonna shut it down if y'all both jumping down.
Well, maybe somebody else wants to come up. Maybe G-Dep will come up and bother you.
Yeah.
We
Everybody's
all like
welcome.
listening to him.
I just like when the panel's on. I like listening to people's conversation, people talking. It's quiet in my crib.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I think most of us do.
I do too, Christine. And like our conversation, I could probably just sit there and bore everyone to death all night long. I don't mind talking about that shit. I don't, but I don't know.
What?
I don't want to. I don't like. Uh, it's tough because I don't like stepping on people's feelings sometimes. Like I told you, like I'd rather have cameras, but
Yeah,
I don't. Anyway, the conversation is just like okay.
getting too
I
deep.
don't know what else to say about it. Um, kind of gets well, like money. What I'm saying is like the conversation can be good. Like these cameras in the classroom. I was there for open house last night, and I'm thinking, man, I wish there was a camera in here. But now, Christine, now I just have to think about it for a day because, like what you said,
Hmm.
like, well, maybe you don't want other people watching. Like,
Right?
well, I'll think about it.
Well, and that's all as parents, that's all we can do. We want to protect our children, and our first instinct is to jump and do something. And we had meetings about it. That's why I kind of changed my mind because they wanted to do it here in Florida too. And it was voted down.
I think I would still like the cameras in there, and if some weirdo's out there, then I'll deal with him on my own. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but that's a great. It is something to really think about. But yeah, now I got to think, I guess. But
I mean, I
I'm
think,
always wondering what they really are teaching and how they're doing it. You know, I know what they're doing, and it's not always good.
no, not when you got some teachers that are putting their twist on it. I agree.
It's possible. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I agree 100%. If they would stick to the curriculum, reading, writing, and arithmetic, science, I think our kids would be better off. I couldn't believe I have a friend out in Washington State, and I read through their stuff, and they are actually elementary school teaching such education. And I was looking through the curriculum, and it's actually showing positions to elementary school kids. I'm like, what the hell is that for? And I told my friend, I said, that's because of who you're voting in. Get rid of that school board. Get rid of them now.
Yeah, yeah.
They're approving the curriculum. I mean, it goes through the state, but each school district gets to narrow it down and put a little bit more into it that they want. And when she showed me that, I almost fell over. And then middle school, they were even talking about anal penetration and everything. I'm like, oh, hell no. These are kids. Don't take their innocence away. That bothers me. They're taking her innocence, or because not all parents think the same. Not all kids are ready for the same thing as the next child. So yeah,
Okay.
I mean, my child may not be like your child. They all develop and mature differently. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Be safe. It was good talking to you. Have a great night. Enjoy those ribs.
Yeah, will do, Christine. Good talking
Let
to you too. Money.
let us know how sailing goes this weekend.
Oh yeah, after tomorrow night or late tomorrow night.
Okay, let us know.
Okay, will do.
Okay, bye guys.
All right, Christine, be safe. Yeah, be easy.
What you gonna do, Money? Wait for someone to come up, or you want to shut her down, or what?
I'm probably gonna shut it down before I don't bore people to death. I'm stoned. I don't got nothing to say right now.
That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I kept it going for me for the whole time. I came in and out like 2 times, I think.
No, that's okay. No, I'm just winding down, gonna eat something, and I'm gonna crash. So
I'll probably
no,
do
if
the same.
no one's else gonna come up, it's okay.
Another
Uh,
time, I'll open up another one.
yeah, anytime, man, anytime.
All right. So later, everybody.
Yep,
Feel free. Next time you see a
everybody in the
panel open.
chat too.
What?
Everybody in the chat too. I kind of ignore the chat, but I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, I be forgetting about the chat. I'll be in and out of it.
Yeah, native. Well, everybody.
I was about to say I'd be too lazy to write everybody's name and shout everybody out, but everybody in the chat, I appreciate you. Everybody pulled up in the panel, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Looking
Sean
forward to
Little,
it.
of
My man
course.
Tommy. Y'all
Tommy,
come up next time.
Tommy V, Katrina,
Word
Native,
up. Salute. Salute.
Quinn.
There you go.
What's up, Native?
What up, V-Saint? Salute, brother.
Hey, salute, man. So now you're gonna keep money awake.
Nah. We shutting it down, brother. I'm
Oh
out of
Shutting
here
it
too.
down.
Okay.
Tomorrow Native gonna have a live if he wants. We're gonna take turns. Tomorrow he could
Yes,
do
sir.
one.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna shut it down. I appreciate all the panel chat,
All right,
everyone.
money.
Later, yeah.
All right, guys.
Take care. I'll holler at you later, brother.
All right.
Take care.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Yeah, do. See ya.